Welcome, fight fans. This is Tantalus coming to you live from Fish for Glory Sports Studios. So get ready as we get ready for an epic night of fights. We have heavyweights, we have a few middleweights, and we have some lightweights on the card tonight. You don't want to miss this one, as last year went out with a bang. I only can imagine that the Tantalus Boxing Club is going to come in with a bang for the new students. So hurry up, get your hot dogs, Reese's Pieces, your popcorn, your goobers, or whatever you like to eat, because you don't want to miss this one. This is Tantalus King, signing out.
Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
All right, we got feet starting out as we waiting on the co-main and main event fighters to get to the arena. So this is a middleweight fight with Mr. Feet, testing his skills out on the random. So we're going to see how this plays out, as it's a 10-rounder, and this is the fun round. Let me bring in the crew. All right, we got Dylan and Miss Stacy Love in the room tonight. You guys say hello to the fans.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How are y'all?
Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
All right, so
For his opponent after getting tagged. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. He returns the favor with an uppercut.
Yo, man, what up? Grab one.
I didn't see you invite me.
Yeah. Watching live fight now.
Yeah, I'm tuning in, TV.
There go Mr. Feet Twitch channel. Please follow Mr. Feet. All right, as we getting into it. Oh my God, he dropped him with a straight. We got pure action in the fun round already. All right, shit.
Down he goes, but he's gonna continue on.
Don't want to miss this one, guys. Alrighty, he's going down to the body. Can he weather the storm? His opponent comes back up top of the cut with the uppercut down the middle. And that was the fun round, ladies and gentlemen. Second round, here we go. And he comes out with the damn Rocky 1-2, 1-2.
Kind of like being at the carnival, you know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want to go away.
I think he's a little angry about that stun and the knockdown in the last round. It looked like he's all about business this round. He's definitely applying the pressure, popping the high-low regiment as he digs that uppercut to his opponent down to the body. He's keeping nice range on the outside, and he's on the attack. He's smelling blood in the water.
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember.
What up, TikTok? How you been, boy? God bless you. Thanks for the support, homie.
A little smoke and mirrors and con your opponent. Let him think
all right.
Let him think you even want to fight.
Hey, sometimes when you in a fight and you come out cold and you don't realize that you cold, that first stun or those first couple of shots will wake your ass up and make you get on your toes. And I think that's exactly what happened to Feet.
I've definitely seen Feet making the much more advancements in the second round since the knockdown.
Oh, absolutely. He definitely overcame and achieved real quick. But you can't sleep on his opponent. His opponent's still going down to the body with those uppercuts and coming up top with the overhand right.
Yeah, he's picking his shots pretty well, and he's landing what he's throwing, so pretty nice action so far. He's pretty clean with his punches, too.
Oh, yes, sir. So we got a big event tonight for you guys, the Alpha Wolf. We did have to make a few adjustments on the lineup tonight due to injuries. I hope both of those fighters recover very quickly and come back to the ring. And we should see those fighters again real soon. But the change up, so now for as far as the co-main, we have Dylan Gamer Bro as he's sitting on top of the middleweight division right now. But that's still to be determined because the new ranking release has not been released yet. Those updates will be released on the eBox Zone page tomorrow. But to get back to it, he will be facing Vic Measy from Florida. That Florida boy, he's all about that joy. We gonna see on this will be Measy's second debut, and he's on the big stage. I mean, he got this fight on the humble. So let's see will he be able to capitalize and win some of those stars for his boxer profile on this debut tonight, as he's fighting a very tough opponent, Dylan.
Look, I mean, the division wants him to win. For the simple reason they don't want me getting 9 wins. That's a hell of a lot more than most people. So we'll have to wait and see. I just hope we don't fall apart. I hope he's tuning in right now and hears that shit.
Well, there you have it, folks. He is coming in as the underdog.
Here, Dylan go, being Connor again.
Being my own again.
And we can't forget about the main event, right? The heavyweights going at it. So Reggie Jackson has been on the top. He's been, taking every opponent out just about so far in the heavyweight. He does have one loss so far, but since that loss, he's been just foot forward, gas on the pedal. He will be fighting Joseph Webb. Joseph Webb will be making his debut at heavyweight tonight. This is a big opportunity for him as well, as far as being as a replacement. The heavyweight division has not been that active, but with this change-up right here, and if he's able to beat Reggie tonight, this will be one of the biggest, earliest upsets that we could see in our league today. All right, I love what Feet is doing so far. He's definitely non-adapted. He's on the outside. He's staying calm, cool, and collective, staying composed. His opponent is trying to figure out. He's on his toes. He's steady, doing the 1-2 down low, high up top. Every now and then he's coming and popping that chicken wing. I really don't like the chicken wing. That says that you're using something that's not an attribute of fight night. I'm just pointing that out. That's not a real punch in fight night. But for those that's able to pull it off and capitalize on the punch throughout the fight, hey, I tip my hat off to those fighters. But I don't believe in the chicken wing. And if you're going to give a motherfucker the chicken wing, please put some barbecue sauce on it. Don't let that shit be dry. You know what I mean? So, come through if you're going to use that motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. Maybe add some mac and cheese and a little greens to that shit.
So food
That sounds good right now. Fucking hungry.
busy.
Okay. Thank you for the correction, Mr. Reggie. Reggie said he has 2 losses to be respectful. Okay.
Good power punch. The right hand landed. Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
And he's stunned again. Is he able to weather the storm? And he bags up against the ropes and does the Muhammad Ali Sting like a butterfly, float like a bee. Just don't get dropped down to your knees as he's saved by the bell. 5th round, this is a straight hell of a fight.
Golden's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs
Right.
credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was
So-
taught to him.
This, excuse me, I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. This e-box league that we got going on here, this, you know, it's not your ordinary e-box league. So far, Tantalus Boxing Club have showed amazing skill set and really making it feel like the real sport of boxing, where you can come on Wednesday or Friday, Saturday night even, and you know, if Netflix is not getting it for you, or Hulu, or whatever your platform may be to watch your movies or your sitcoms, hey, we appreciate you guys for coming out, hanging out with us, and watching the show that we are delivering. This is huge for the Fight Night community, and we do plan on transitioning over to Esports Boxing Club as that releases later on this year. As we go to the bottom of the 5th round, I can honestly say I have it 3-2. Feet has been doing his thing. His defense has definitely increased as he's been working his opponent on the outside of things, of that walking stick that's called the jab. Appreciate you, Shorty. What up with you?
Able to counter that attack. You count down the final moments of this round. And that's the end of round 5. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the
Yes, this is definitely a solid fight. Both are trading very well, Mr. Webb.
Right now, you know, just got a little last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll him. He's got to blow on him. He's got to do everything.
So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to...
First fight of the night,
I tell you right now,
as we
he's a
waiting for the
officer.
co-main and the main event to enter the arena.
Because he'd be just
We
cutting
got
a lot of
Mr.
work,
Reggie Jackson
you
in the
know,
audience, and we got Dylan
but I wouldn't
here
have
with us.
myself. I
We
wouldn't
also
have
got
myself.
Mr. Webb in the audience. So we got the main event.
Right now, this fight's getting messy.
Yeah, we next.
Just waiting for those guys to join the chat. We waiting on Big Measy to arrive to the arena and also join the chat, so we can see what's gonna happen on the Alpha Wolf event.
He gives as well as he takes.
Don't want to
You
miss
saw it
this
on
one,
that
guys.
exchange.
This shit is gonna be
Me,
big.
Reaching the
Measy says he doesn't have a mic and he's setting up right now.
getting that overhand
So,
left.
we'll walk off that.
Nice strike after catching one by Golden.
You're gonna send you the Twitch King, too, by the way.
All right.
Tom sends you anyway. We can be the next fight after this one.
Well, I would like to get one
Big-
more fight. I mean,
All
you
right,
guys
all right.
are the co-man. I just don't want to go right into it, right? People are here to see a show tonight, right? People are here to
All right.
see an event. So let's give them an event.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the
All right,
right
as he's
hand.
getting back to it, the bottom of the 6th.
Working our
I
way
do like
towards
his
the balance of
up
that
top
second of the 6th.
work. I mean, he has adjusted. And I don't think his opponent can stop that 1-2, which is that cut looks very nasty. So his opponent is doing something.
He is trailing on the scorecards, but I do believe he won that last round.
Yeah, well, what I like the most is he could have easily, you know, he could have capitulated a little bit. He could have, you know, spit the bit a little bit. You're not supposed to, but hey, these are human things. They do it. He could have gotten frustrated. He's not. He's got himself together. He's acting like a pro. He's doing what he needs to do to get back in his race or back in the fight.
Good strong combo. A little head hunting with the right.
All right.
That's a razor sharp uppercut by Golden.
Next, we got Mr. Jake Williams in the lineup. Mr. Boom Boom will be coming up next.
Here's something that's a key factor now.
As we in the middle of the 7th round, these guys are definitely turning it up. You got to respect Feet's opponent attack, right? He's staying cool, calm, and collective, very composed in the ring, but he don't have an answer for the combinations and flurries that's coming for him, but he's steady trying to walk him down. What heart he's showing. What ring just warriorship he's showing right now. You know, if I was getting the brakes beat off my ass, I would have to back the fuck up and say, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? But this guy is steady coming forward. You know, you got to give it to him for that. Because he is getting the brakes beat off his ass, let me tell you. Nice jab. Oh, you can't deny that uppercut. He's popping that jab, keeping him out. Oh, he's stunned. What a lucky punch. It only take one punch in the sport of boxing. He's saved by the bell.
Start of round number 8, Teddy. He does have a lead.
Oh.
Golden's been able to do what he wants in these middle rounds.
I think we got Chulo Alfredo in the audience tonight. He's ringside, and I think he's whispering in the commentator's ear. He's saying that he has beaten Feet twice over the years. He's definitely a great fighter. Do we have a challenge? Will we see Chulo Alfredo fight Feet Elite later on down the line? That's a matchup that everyone would like to see. I know I would. All right. Oh, what an overhand chicken wing. Now that's what I'm talking about. He has sauce on that shit and a little bit of cornbread with it. His opponent felt that shit as he goes down to the body with the uppercut back up top with the 1-2. Oh, shit, respect my gangster hook to the body. Makes him bag up.
There's the headshot, but he carries it away.
Oh, another hook to the body. Them meat cleaver hooks, man, they look like they hurt. When a person deliver a good hook to the body and make your opponent do the sidestep 2-man shuffle, you know really put a shot on your opponent. Shit, that shit moved me to the left. That shit hurt it.
Yeah.
Going more and more head hunting, and the more he does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change. Downstairs to the place that's not moving. Down to the body.
I think definitely Feet's opponent needs to time as he's coming in and then the power punch to push him back. I think he's being pushed back too much in this fight right now. The way it's looking, it ain't looking good for him so far.
I agree.
But Feet's caught pretty bad. He's caught over both eyes as far as I can see.
His opponent definitely has some heavy hands. I think that's the only reason why he's cut.
Yeah, I think now it's make it or break it in this fight. I mean, Feet's pushing him back a lot, sitting him on the ropes and landing nice, snappy counter punches. He needs to go for it now, to be fair. He needs to get in the mix right now and push Feet back. Feet pushing him back is not going to make it any better for him in the long run, especially through the scorecards at this stage.
Yeah, I can agree with that. And it looks like Feet smell blood in the water. His attack is increasing. He's definitely turning the
Yeah, he is.
up.
You can't sit on the ropes and expect to win rounds, I'm telling you.
Well, you know, his opponent is gassed because he done did a lot of side stuff uppercuts throughout the night, and he done missed. And he's done missed a lot of those straights. So you got to give it to Feet for using great footwork and creating those angles and making his opponent miss the way he is.
Yeah, 100%. Be very tactical with his work, and it is working.
Indeed. You know, actually, you know, you guys would be surprised, but I got a call out on Mr. Feet. You know, it'll be my second time. I also fought him about a year and a half ago when I first came to the Fight Night community, the Facebook community. Dang, he went down off a lucky shot. Did y'all see that?
Oh,
Damn.
that call out didn't help him out.
Not at all.
I think he heard you, King. I think he heard you at ringside and he got a bit worried and he slipped up there, I'm telling you.
Oh, man. He beat me. You know, him and I had a hell of a fight. He beat me, but I believe that this go around, it's been that long. My style will be able to get him. It's all about patience. Style makes fights. But yeah, does that give his opponent the edge? That knockdown? Oh, he goes down to the bread basket and he drops him again.
Oh! I'm telling you, King, you should never have called him out. You gave him a bit of a wake-up call in the wrong direction.
Oh
Shit.
my God, did I put the witch's broom on that boy? Oh my goodness.
He has shown some guts in getting up.
He gonna be signing that contract in the fucking hospital. Shit.
Oh my God. They going at it. This is a Rock'em Sock'em Robot 10th championship round.
Hey,
and it's only a daggone expedition fight. Oh my God, he goes down to the body and he's shocked again by a body shot. Respect.
Damn.
He's on the back pedal, but he's still firing shots. He weathered the storm. And we got us a war.
He doing the stanky leg shit.
Oh, he's cracked again with a straight. Oh my God, he goes down.
You know what this was? His opponent picked it perfectly. He was looking for them late rounds, I'm telling you.
This is a random, Measy.
Oh,
man. Good shit.
King, I swear on my life, don't ever call someone out on stream again. That guy went from Floyd Mayweather to the bin man.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Alrighty. So we at the news station right now. And I just want to talk about the women's sport of boxing for a second. You have Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano getting ready to duke it out for all the marbles.
All the belts.
The women's boxing really don't get the credit that it should get. So, you know, if you guys are not following the movement on the women's boxing side, y'all need to tune in. That's coming up on the Zone real soon. Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, they fight next month, which you might as well say next month is here. I think that fight is scheduled for the 7th or the 5th. I think it's on one of the Canelo undercard, because Canelo's supposed to fight soon. Canelo is the main event. So y'all watch that. I think that is the most interesting fight on that card that they're hosting over at the Zone. Amanda Serrano, she packs a lot of power for her to be so tiny. You know, I don't think Katie Taylor really has the power. I think she's gonna be shocked. Katie is more of a boxer puncher. She has a lot of speed, decent head movement. Her footwork is okay. To me, it could be a lot better. Amanda, on the other hand, she is that all-around female boxer with power. So I think Katie is going to be in a rude awakening. I have to say that I'm putting my money on Amanda. How you see that fight, Dylan?
Well, I'm going to disagree with you. I'm going to disagree with you from the out point. I want to start with saying Kate Taylor is a great pioneer for the boxing of women's boxing. Being obviously an Olympian, she's undefeated. She's had some tough fights, don't get me wrong. Some nip and tuck fights. But I think when it comes down to boxing, I think she's technically a lot better than Amaro Serrano. And I think if Serrano doesn't have success early, I think Kate Taylor could just box her around. I really do believe that. But it'll be interesting to see. At the end of the day, I think boxing beats power 90% of the time, and I think Kate Taylor will win. Her combination of the inside, how quick she can land punches and get out of there. I can see Amanda missing a lot with her power punches. I think she might try load up early and try get things done. And if that don't work, I can see it being a long night for Amanda, to be fair.
We'll see. It's going to be an interesting fight, and I stand corrected.
Who is the favorite?
Said that fight is happening April 30th. So thank you for the accurate data there, Mr. Alfredo.
Yeah, it's not on the Canelo undercard. It's its own main event. I'm just looking at it here right now. I didn't have the dates off the top of my head. Can I see who's favourite? I suppose Kate Taylor's probably favourite. Come on, fight.
Hey, Measy just made a good point, but Clarissa Shields, don't nobody want to pay her to move down. But Measy just stated, ain't nobody fucking with Clarissa Shields, and that she is quote. That's the baddest woman on the planet right now.
Come on now, Joanna Marshall.
Come
girl
on,
from
man.
the UK.
Come on, man. She got that lucky win in the amateur. Savannah Marshall's skill set.
Let me explain something to you. Yeah, but let me explain to you. Yeah, but it's not. But listen here. Here's how it breaks down very quickly. Marshall can hit, and when she hits you, you'll know about it. Shields does not carry the power that Marshall carries. Marshall is also, as far as I know, taller and has the longer range. If anyone's going to beat Clarissa Shields, it's her. And if anyone's going to beat Marshall, it's going to be Clarissa Shields. And that's how it is. Marshall's out. I think she's running out, I think, again at the end of this month or next month.
That Clarissa takes her out by no later than the 5th round. I bet 100.
Well, Clarissa Shields doesn't really stop fights.
I bet you she stops. I bet you she stops her because of the rival, because of the hype, because of the trash talk. You see that shit with Savannah Poole at Clarissa last fight? Clarissa was ready to whoop her ass right then and there. You know what I'm saying? For evading the fight the way she did.
See, the way I look at things is very like this. Take countries and nationalities out for a minute and just put them as two plain fighters. Marshall has the advantage. 100%.
By the judges, if she tipped the judges, I agree with you there.
Hey, come here, tips the judges. How many fights has Shields had, and how many fights has she got actually stoppages in? Because I don't think it's very high.
The resume, look, just because one fighter may have more fights than the other one, don't really consider that their experience or skill set is at a higher level. Because if you look at Clarissa Shields' resume, she done beat none but champions at an early stage of her career. She went after the baddest bitches in the division, at her division. She even moved up and down a little bit. So, with that being said, who has Savannah Marshall fought, bro? Where's her resume really at, bro? Yeah, she could have 100 fights, but who did she beat?
They're right.
I'm just saying, Clarissa Shields wins that all day.
Like, looking at it there now, Clarissa Shields with 12 wins, 2 knockouts. I don't think she's going to do Marshall. She's only knocked 2 of her opponents out. Now, bear in mind, if you go through her record's good, but like, you know what I mean, 4-1, she went 8 rounds. In her debut against a fighter, it was her debut, went 4 rounds.
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean?
We will see. The boys in back got the next fight lined up. Mr. Boom Boom is about to come out. want to thank you guys for tuning in, listening, and everything. The news station will be back to talk about more women's boxing. All right, Mr. Boom Boom. Mr. Boom Boom come from the YBC camp.
Wipe your face off here.
Seems like we have a trouble with his audience. Don't that's okay. We gonna commentate this one for sure.
Okay. I'm done.
Appreciate that comment, Swift.
I want to see that jab.
All right. Okay. So he just got his music turned off. All right, see, this is a fun round. Let's see what Mr. Boom Boom gonna do if this is another middleweight fight. Random. The next fight, we're gonna get set up for the co-main.
Comment, yes.
And then we're gonna move over to the heavyweight event. And then after that, I'm telling the league right now for those that's watching and those that's in the party, if you want to do a call out randomly after the main event, y'all want to be on the big stage, spotlight, we can rock this shit until the sun come up. If y'all understand where I'm coming from. It's all up to y'all tonight. So let me know.
Face, bro. Let me wipe your face, man.
Ooh, that was a mean body shot. Comes up top with the left hook.
Keep working the jab. Good.
Oh, man. He need to get out that corner, though. I like the way he's circling. And come out with the jab to get his range again. Saul Alvarez is putting it on his ass, though. Hey, Canelo is coming up, man. I would like to see Canelo actually fight some fucking body real, man. You know. Who is he fighting to start with? What is his name? Belvy? Boovy?
He done took the fucking
Bivol. Dimitri Bivol. To be fair, right, and I'll be honest, right, Bivol's a very good fighter, but he hasn't looked great in his last 3 or 4 fights. The fight I wanted to see, if he's going to fight anyone that way, is fight Beterbiev. Beterbiev is a motherfucker. He might be old, he might be 37. You seen him against Marcus Brown, I hope you all watched that fight. He got cut early, he faced a tough time with the cut, and he still won the fight. King, what's your thoughts on that shit?
Marcus Brown to me is a little washed up. When he fought John Pascal, to me, that was the end of me watching Marcus Brown. I believe I forget which fighter was the top, was A side or B side, but to me he should have won that fight. I just think it's more competition.
Yeah, but Pascal tested positive for steroids afterwards too. We can't negate that.
Okay, yeah, true. Okay, so that was a major factor in the fight, but still.
And that's why he didn't fight the rematch against that guy from the Money Team. What's his name?
Badu Jack.
Jack. There we go. Yeah, that's that rematch. That rematch fell apart because of that.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm about to get my son together, man. Lay him down. I shall return.
Let's see some defense.
All
Alright, G. I'll be back in a minute too, guys.
What am I gonna do?
Or beat Measy's ass up.
Mr. Boom Boom is standing on the outside. His opponent really don't know what to do with him. It's in the second round. Minute left in the second round. He's staying cool, calm, and collected, using the counter boxing puncher style. But his opponent got some nice hooks. He got some good technique to those hooks. He just needs to put his foot towards the pedal as he did in the first round. I will like to say Mr. Jake Williams adapted and overcame Achieve in this round.
Up and down, side to side.
All right, can somebody do me a favor and send Swift a party invite to the chat? Anybody still there? Hold on. Let me see what I can
You gotta
do
let
for
your
you.
hands go. You have to. You have to be busy.
All right, I just sent it to you, champ.
You're still not moving enough. Move.
You're getting your first L today, boy. Your first L, you're getting it right now.
Ooh, nice uppercut.
Your first L is going up.
Keep working your butt.
What up, champ?
Five
Hey,
nobody,
Swift
bro. It's a good
in the
player.
building.
Right?
What up, Swift?
That's why you have 5 wins, because they're trash. They were trash. This is a good play right here. You're gonna lose on me.
So Jake Williams' opponent is talking shit to him right now as Jake capitalized on them counters
Even though you're
and
running
pops
like a
him with a
bitch,
right.
you're still gonna lose. That's all you're doing.
You know what? You know, far as this fight night, that's another reason why I can't wait till Esports Boxing Club comes on. You got so many whiner babies on this motherfucker. You might as well give them a bottle of wine and a block of cheese and tell them to go to bed, please. For real. You know what I'm saying? Get them a couple of Huggies, some diapers, and some wipes, and tell them good night. If you don't have the skill set to beat the elite fighters, just say good fight. When you get your ass beat, admit that you got your ass beat. Before we started this league, I could use myself as an example. I'm not the greatest. I never claimed to say I was the greatest. But I will invite you all to say, beat me if you can. I am the man. Win, lose, or draw. I want all the smoke. That's fair fight. I don't whine when I get my ass kicked. Somebody please turn their stream down. It's going bad.
It's not me.
Bitch.
Keep your hands up, all right?
Get out of here, bald headed bitch. Go get some
You
fucking
gotta
hair.
tell me to kick that ass with a black man.
Hey, for real. For real, though.
Wise words.
Get out of here, bitch. Go some fucking hair.
And
First loss. Yeah,
speaking of taking that ass whipping like a man, did y'all see that damn
fucking trash
Electric
ass,
5 fucking call
zero
out
fake
between
record.
Aaron
I
Dixie
hope
and
you're
the
100
knockout
by
queen
now,
Stacey Love?
Uppercut.
Oh
Looking
my
good.
God.
Hell,
First Aaron
trash.
pops a video, right? Blow hugs and kisses. Say, I
Get
called
outta here.
you out.
Keep running, bitch. I ain't
Then,
gonna chase you.
Knockout
Only
Queen
six hoes.
earlier
Six
today
ugly ass
pops
niggas
the
like you.
old video and blew
Probably
the fucking
fat
roof
enough
off the
to do.
house. Talk about the champ is here.
You have no life.
Shit.
Right.
Sit in your
I
fucking
can't wait to
room
see
all day.
that fight. It goes down Monday night, 8 o'clock. Standard
watch that
time.
Yes, sir.
8 o'clock p.m.
Eastern time.
Eastern time. Yes.
All right, just keep moving.
So how your day been, Swift? What's good, man?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Just trying to get over this little cold, this crazy change of weather here in the city.
you
But apart
go.
from that, I'm happy to sit in and enjoy the show.
Hey,
Sit
man.
here with the crew.
Hey, man, I hope you get better. I know I was feeling a little wonky earlier in my stomach. But, as you say, the season is changing, and that's how it goes down.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good fight over here. Canelo got some good combos. Who exactly is this? Jason Williams, what's the fight?
This is Jake Williams. Just random. We about to go into the co-man next.
Yo, let's do Matthew might be getting into a fight with Tayon. 2 Xbox fighters. Is there possible we could squeeze that into the live feed?
Oh yeah, I guess you didn't hear me, but
I'm sorry, I did. My bad.
I told the whole league that once the is over, it's
working the body.
no whole bars. We can rock this bitch come up if y'all want to. It's up to y'all.
Well, we got
You gotta land a big punch now.
We got a Matthew Bromfield and a potential Tayon fight.
Really right.
So we should definitely add that in the card. I just got a message from him, so we could definitely try to add them into the show.
Oh yeah. How we join the chat? They can. For those that got mics, a few members are on Xbox 360. They won't be able to join the chat. But for those other ones that join the chat, we make it live. We could do it. I mean, this is gonna be an electrified night for the whole camp. It's all about putting the fighters on the spotlight tonight, putting them on the big stage, and that's exactly what we're gonna do until we all get tired.
And you know what? We gotta update the records, but the people are getting closer. We're almost closing in on 4 champions in the middleweight. Remember, there's 4 titles. The first fighters who get the first 10 wins, 10 different fighters, becomes the champion. So there's four belts vacant, and it's getting closer and closer to getting 4 champions in the middleweight.
Do I get to pick which belt?
I talked to, I had an interview
After this win, I'm gonna be on 9.
I had an interview with Reggie, and halfway mark. Next fight will be for the international championship. Because he's already past 5. I mean, updated rankings. Let everybody know. I know I said it will be released tomorrow. So pay attention after tonight. The rankings will be updated and changed. So tomorrow, be on the lookout. I'm
getting work.
Releasing that.
I'll be hoping after my fight with Measy, I'll be on 9 wins, 1 off it.
Yeah, so just to answer your question, the way it is the top belt right now, there are 4 belts. The top belt is the WBC. Then the second belt will be the IBF. The third belt will be the WBA, and then the 4th belt will be the WBO. So the first 10 fighters who win 10 different.
6 out of 10. Good fight.
Not to interrupt you, but Swifty, your mic is catching other people's stream, I think. Or catching other people's, it's echoing, should I say.
1 second, let me see if I can fix that.
Now, sometimes all you gotta do is, if you have a mic that you can attach and plug out, sometimes you just gotta plug it in and out and it'll be alright. It's just catching, man.
That's it.
How does that sound now?
That's better.
Okay. Okay, so we got those 4 titles, and the first 10 people, the first 4 fighters to get 10 wins from 10 different fighters in that division is gonna be the champion.
The co-main event will be coming up next. It's gonna be a pretty good fight. It's still doing a Swifty.
Say that again?
It's still down a little bit. I don't know if you're picking up on the stream or not, but it's just repeating everything I'm saying twice.
Okay, hold on.
Unload more punches.
Or if you have your TV up too loud, maybe that I don't know, it's either the mic or the TV that normally causes it, man.
Stop, buddy.
I'm back in a second. What a great fight so far for both fighters. Respect to all y'all.
Thanks for following, Ben. All right, this is
How does that
6
sound
out of
now?
10.
There. Why you hitting air, buddy? Hit me.
Does it sound better?
Much better. Yes.
Much better? Okay, I think it probably was the volume for the TV.
Hit me, buddy. Why you hitting the air?
This is
for?
all about the league tonight, Ben.
Gotta
I
hit
got a
me,
few
boy.
call-outs myself. I know I'm waiting for Angel to show up. Got a call-out on him. I don't know if Mr. Pete's gonna show up tonight, but I got a call-out on him too. And I don't know if Mr. Swifty want to honor my call-out on him, but I call him out as well. Hey, no one is safe. So, hey, like I said, we're going to rock the bells tonight, LL Cool style, motherfuckers.
Damn straight.
We're really trying to push to get some stuff rolling, be more active throughout the weight divisions. I know Measy, he's been very taunting and trying to get the lightweight division going. I've been seeing the comments in the chat. I respect you for that, Measy. Who will step up to the challenge and fight Measy at lightweight?
I'll beat him at middleweight and then I'll go down to lightweight and beat him too. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna set up my lightweight fighter. And not only am I gonna be the first champion in the middleweight division, I'll be the first champion in lightweight. I might not be the first champion in heavyweight, but I'll take them 2 divisions at ransom. Y'all will have to pay to get them back. Trust me on that. Measy, if you're listening, because I heard you're on the stream, you better be ready.
Oh, nice body shot down to the body.
Yeah, down straight. Very good work by Jake right now.
Just like that, just like that.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. How
Nice
it goes.
defense. And he gets the 2-1-2 down to the body of his own. And you got to appreciate the 1-2 down to the body also, because it takes a lot of stamina, a lot of wind away from your opponent as the
It
fight
does.
progresses, right? You know,
It does,
if
for
you
sure.
are able to capitalize on that combination throughout the fight, that's
Come on,
good.
get focused.
I don't know. That's what stamina
Close
management,
fight.
if you will, I guess.
Alvarez is up in the fight. Jake has been crawling the back as time has gone on through the rounds.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Ooh, you know, with that uppercut landed. Nice counter by Alvarez.
Let's see some
Yeah,
hand
that's
movement.
Dylan talking.
Yeah, that's me. Whoever said that, that is me. The one and only. Don't forget me.
Back to the body.
All right, so we at the middle of the 8th round. Let's see, is the co-main guys, is you guys ready? You guys matched up?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Yeah, we're matched up. Yeah, just ready to press A, really. You got the link, yeah? You have the link, yeah?
I believe so, I do. Let me check.
If you don't, I'll hit it onto you real quick. I sent it to you already, actually. If you check your messenger on Facebook, I'll send it to you. So it's there.
No, I got it.
Pace yourself.
Got it. Let me, sometimes I get wrapped up in commentating the fight.
No, I feel you, and that.
Show Mr. Jake Williams.
Just like that. Just like that.
Chat.
You're doing fine. You're okay.
Or know where to follow Jake.
Hold there.
Jake's a very good fighter. Oh! Right hand by Jake. I might be behind, but I'm still commentating on what I see.
Yes.
Oh, and
That
he
was good
rage quit
shit.
it. Wow.
We in
Alright, hold on,
between-
bear with me. Bear with me a second. Hold on, I gotta quit out and go again because it ain't letting me transfer my box information. It does this all the time to me. I don't know why. I have to go back and go again. Hold up, real quick. So I take a second.
No worries.
Nah, it's just I don't know what it is, but if I don't press A first, it don't let me press A second. Maybe invite me now. Hold on.
All right, guys, we're getting ready for the co-main, the middleweight division. Measy has a big opportunity in front of him, right? The second-ranked fighter, due to injuries, he wasn't able to compete tonight. Shout out to Eddie Cardona. Hopefully he gets back in the ring real soon and be back with us real soon. But we had Measy as a stand-in fighter. And will he be able to capitalize on this opportunity? Dylan is the man to beat. In the
8 wins
middleweight
so
division
far.
So far.
8, well, more to come. Leave that shit. This gonna be a good fight.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Alrighty, so it's interesting to see Alexander Usyk and Klitschko fighting in the war. mean to make this a topic of tonight's show, but everybody is witnessing what's happening over the world right now. And it's affecting everybody, whether you believe it or not. It is affecting this will.
Yo,
history
are we not
event.
supposed? Not cutting you off, King. But are we not supposed to be using cross block in this tournament? But I'll go with it. But I thought we eliminated cross block from the whole scenario of the league. Because I've seen it a few times, like no cross block. Well, I'll rock with it. That's something to change in the future. Nah, I'm just saying because you know what I mean. If the rules are up there saying that, I gotta follow the same shit. You know what I mean? But I think Measy may have done this as a psychological game plan, which is cool. We'll rock with it.
Away. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the man.
Yeah, we gotta discuss that.
Halfway through round number 1.
Not gonna lie.
No, I feel you, but I'm just going off. I would have had that on my fighter, but I've seen so many times no cross block, so like I'm trying to bear with the rules, as they
To be
say.
honest with you, I really think it shouldn't matter what cross block they use.
Yeah,
Able to cover up that
it
gut.
shouldn't. I thought
You
we
know,
said. I thought
long-
we
Takes
said-
one, but
their
gets
stuff is
one.
right,
Good
you
work
know.
by
we
the
had the
man.
6 punch count and everything else was regular. We all-
No, but someone put up no cross block, as far as I know. So I
Wow, is he
talk about it.
defensively
Let's
sound?
We'll have good fun tonight.
Good scoring
We'll
shot.
talk
It was
about
a straight right. The Beast's putting forth a great combination there.
Focus on your fight,
Last
Dylan.
10 seconds of this
Hey,
first
come here.
round.
I'm a multitasker.
Attack with a shot
I
of
can
his
win
own.
and look good doing it, and talk while doing it. Don't worry about that.
The man's commitment to just pure offense is lacking right now. I mean, the guy has to
That's
let
just
the
me.
hands go.
Well, he was hurt earlier. You know, there was a little
I've often
short punch
commentated
the
live on
inside
stream in my
around
fights while I'm
before,
fighting.
and nobody really noticed it. But guess what?
This
He
is a
did,
decent first
and I
round.
think that's why you're seeing him be a little bit unsure of himself and not
is a
throwing the
great
punches
first
that
round.
otherwise you'd say, "Hey, come on, how come you're not?" That is why.
Not winning the rounds. I need you to start with your jab and
AD
then go on
in the
and
building. Shout out to AD.
That's not AD, is it?
That's not gonna be
Oh,
Is
damn.
underway.
Am I hearing things? I'm sorry.
It's the, gonna be the heavyweight champ.
Good flush
Falling
shot
out,
upstairs.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. This is the first
This
time
is
I had an
Matthew.
opportunity of
This is
hearing
Matthew.
your
Yeah.
voice, bro. Right, Mr. Webb.
Wagwan, bro.
What's up?
Comes right back with some offense of his
Damn.
own.
Coming on basically, just anyone wants the smoke, they can have it tonight.
Oh, I
And
like
now he's
that.
targeting
Matthew is a great
upstairs.
fighter, everybody. Remember that shit.
Good
Remember his
return
name,
fire that time.
because he is a big name in the division, in all the divisions. In middleweight, he's a fucking. He takes people out. In heavyweight, he takes people out. He got the original unspam style. He's a real sim boxer, and that, to be fair to you, Matthew, that is the truth.
Here's a moment
I've
here
seen
to
your
see the
fights.
step-back counter punch
Your
where you
skill level
realize
is
this
top
the sweet
notch.
science, not just some raw
Your
savagery
ability to
swinging
fight
out
is
there.
top
Look at the little
notch.
subtleties
Your
here,
skill,
Phil.
your
What he
counter
does
punching,
is he
everything is
forces
on
the
point,
mix
man.
with
And
his
respect to you
stop
for
the
joining the
punch.
party. It's
cheers,
an
man.
honor to have you
Stops,
in here.
Steps back,
Yeah, I
makes a
did
miss,
watch your
and
fight
comes right
very
back.
closely.
Matthew is a
I was getting
very,
ready to call
very
you out.
big prospect
You know,
in the community.
You can see he's
Yeah,
trying to score up top,
whatever-
but
all
off the
that
mark
what
there.
Dylan said, but I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was gonna be an easy win because that was fault, right? You know what I'm saying? And then you had that fight, so I watched the footage, right? So I'm watching the footage
Oh,
and
that's
everything,
good stuff.
and then
Firing
about
right
halfway
back
through
with
your
one of
fight,
his own. Good work by
I
the
was saying
man.
to myself, yeah, I think I need a little more practice.
Comes right back
at
out of the left hand.
Well, it's
Doing
like
exactly what you should
when I go
to
in
be
the
a
chat, it's
strong
quite funny.
defensive
Everyone's
fighter.
calling
You
each
gotta
other
block
out, and
those punches away.
as soon as I say who wants to fight, it is
He
literally
is not in good
tumbleweeds.
shape.
If you
He
notice
could be
that,
on the deck and mowing.
honestly, I point it out like who is it?
Boy, he
Angel,
was hurt, but
Angel
now-
Figueroa.
Wow.
Yeah, Golden Boy. Yeah,
Was
that's
go-
Golden Boy.
yeah, was talking. He asked me for a spar, and I'm up for helping anyone. I'll be like, yeah, help
Not
him
to break
fight.
up the conversation, but Meezy is on the attack right now. No hold bars, no prisoners. Dylan just went down. Will he be able to weather the storm? Dylan is not
No,
looking
Storm.
good right now. Hey, it's called focus, bro. I don't know if you really want to talk to us because Meezy
Hey.
is not playing with
I
you.
can multitask. I can multitask. Don't worry about that.
Hey, Dylan. What up? What you need to do is you're being a bit too proactive with a person like him. What you need to do is be reactive. So if you look, he has a very set pattern in what he does. He'll come in, he'll go out, come in, and the third time is when he'll attack. He'll go straight, hook, straight, and then what he'll do, he'll wait for you to react, and then he'll sidestep again. So what I would do is I would come in, right, straight, come back out, wait for him to throw it, and a really good combination for someone like him is left body uppercut into a straight, and just watch, and just do that, and he will gas himself.
Hey, I love having a corner man in my corner, but I will say out straight, Meezy's known as the windmill.
To the body.
So I'll come here, look, I'll be out straight. Don't get it twisted. I know what I'm doing
He
here.
comes with the jab down to the body.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
This middleweight fight is starting.
I'm gonna say too much.
No, do your thing, though. Do your thing. I was just
Nah,
do a bit of
100%. I'll take your voice on point and I will use it. And by the end of this fight, I'll be the winner. That's all that matters. I'm just doing one thing too wrong, so I'll
and I'm not
stop
saying
doing
he's
what-
bad at all, because he's a good fighter, but a lot of skill-wise, I'm actually not particularly that good. I am, but that good. What makes me good is that I can see people's patterns very well, and I exploit them.
Well, you know, the pattern that I'm seeing right
Nah,
now.
I feel
is,
that with you. I feel that with you.
Dylan is doing
You know what
Muhammad
you're
Ali, right?
What an excellent
He's on
two-punch
the
combo by
back
the
pedal.
beast from the east.
Meezy is applying the pressure, but Dylan has folded into the counter punching.
The man's
You know,
basically
and
giving you the
Meezy is
impression
working.
that
So
he's
that
a
may
little
go over
tentative
into
to
the
throw
judges'
punches
favors
based
because
on what
he's
happened
outworking
earlier
his opponent
when he got
right
hurt.
now.
Yeah, he's got to
Dylan,
find a way
you know, I
now
wouldn't say
to
that
not
he's in
give
a
up
jail,
the
but he
offense
has
that he had
fallen back
earlier.
to
He
the
wants to go into a
punching.
defensive mode a
You
little
know.
bit, but if he gives up that offense,
Oh, it was a good straight
too
there.
far behind
in
and get
this
to that
division,
no man's land where he
It's
needs
only
a
the third
knockout to
round.
win,
Will
and he doesn't
Meezy
have
be
that
able
kind
to
of
hang
power.
going down the stretch? Is this a part of Dylan's game plan?
Of course it is. You already know.
One thing that Dylan's doing really well here is that he's actually changing the angle where he's his escape route every time. Most people just circle one way or the other, but he's changing it up, so it's constantly stopping Meezy, that whenever he wants to throw that straight, he's either too far left or too far right.
That
Whereas
is
normal,
true.
you're able to time someone because they're always circling to the left or to the right.
Matthew, we have a comment in the chat about you from Mr.
You know what I need you to do?
He says Matthew
I need you to
is the
relax.
god of the chicken wing. Can you elaborate on that?
I would say I'm the god of it. I mean, obviously you've seen me fight pretty sim in here, but if I ever need to, I'm very good at spam. And I mean,
To that body. You could see that was
and
part of
one
the fight
particular
plan.
punch, I don't know if
He's
you've seen it,
really
you've probably
acting
heard
on
it. Have you heard of the chicken wing?
Yeah, of course. I was
Yeah.
just talking about it
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, so I'm very good at it.
Well, first
To the
of
point
all,
where on
I would say
PS3,
so. What do
I
you
would
think
just
that he's
maul
gonna
people
make
with
you
just
do
the chicken wing.
If you don't hit him hard,
So,
he won't
thank
hit you
you.
hard. No, it doesn't
Wait,
work like
hold
that,
on.
my
You
friend.
just using
He's
him
gonna
chicken
get
wing?
confidence now. He's
I'll make
gonna
it extra
take
spicy.
advantage of this.
Oh, shit.
Meezy's still on the attack. I'm afraid
Like-
that Meezy's gonna gas himself, y'all. I don't think he's gonna be able to last. Dylan is staying very calm, cool, and collective, picking his shots. He's really utilizing the counters, which I thought that was
Oh,
wasn't going to
great.
play in his favor. But
Find the
as the
target,
fight goes
get the
on,
combination
it really
working,
is
land
starting to
both
play in
punches.
Dylan's favor. He's making Meezy miss a lot. Will Meezy adapt, achieve, and overcome this fighting style that Dylan has brought forth to him tonight?
Well, it's what you were saying earlier, where the knockdown happened, obviously, and
Oh, he just
you know
misses
Dylan's
with that
adapted. It's
headshot.
whether or not Meezy can adapt.
Said he
I
did a
mean,
smart thing.
ironically,
Just
one thing we were just
created
talking about, the
enough
chicken wing
space
would actually be
and
the
then
perfect
landed the
punch for
counter
Meezy to
Looked
use,
like the will of the
because
wisp
obviously he's
rolled
using
back,
Dylan's
really
using
pay.
Philly,
Made him miss, made him
and the
pay.
chicken wing sort of goes straight through Philly.
That is true, to be fair.
But what Measy's doing, not Measy, Dylan's doing really well, is that he's actually leaning back during when he's anticipating the straight, and he knows because he's realised the pattern that he leans forward during the side during the uppercut, and then he's leaning forward when he's anticipating the hook. It's actually really smart. It's something that's probably gone under the radar to most people. Look, there's the lean back. See, he anticipated the upper, so he leant back.
Yes, we're up in a close fight, but anything can happen that can turn things around and go against us.
Throughout the time that I have got back on this game. First of all, let me just point out the game is broken, but it's certain techniques that you can use and just lean back like that while your opponent is running forward and back. It's key. It's part of a good key defense to have in fight
now in what has been a closely
I have noticed,
contested fight. One
a lot
of those
times
fights
when
that
I have
somebody is
fought
still
and
waiting
I
to
was
break
trying to apply the
through
pressure
and be
to
a
my
difference maker
opponent.
in.
Like for example, I could use the fight when I fought Nikki Chris. Nikki was very calm and cool and collective, bouncing on the back
He gets
foot,
hit, but
just
he gets
pulling
it right
back,
back.
and making me miss those higher shots that I usually
That's a
would normally
forceful
land
two-punch combo
on
by the Beast.
a average opponent. That's just
The Beast has done a
the
good
design
job
and
there
fundamentals
offensively
of
scoring
fight
with that
night.
left hand.
And I think that's what's happening tonight.
Shit.
I've got to thank Nicky Chris. I don't know if you saw he had this whole Legends tour. I feel bad because I retired him because I beat him. I came back after not fighting for a long time, and then because I fought him, I won. It's got me into it's done here. Oh, he survived it. Great defense there.
Halfway through this round,
Maisie's got to be careful here because
the man's knowledge of the
once
game
your
is showing
unlimited
through.
stamina runs out with a
3 ways
stun,
to
your
defend.
stamina goes down
One of them is
quick,
to block.
and
He
he
did
is
it there
burning
well.
through the stamina. He's
The Beast is throwing
one thing
punches,
Maisie
and not many are landing. But what's that old saying?
could
Hey,
do
put enough out there,
is,
something's gonna
as
stick.
Well, at least
Dylan's
he's
leaning,
controlling the
is
rhythm.
go for the body.
He's
A
keeping
really good
control of the
combination
pace
here would
right
be,
now.
I mean, he's a
And
southpaw,
when you're
yeah,
throwing your
would
opponent, for
be
the most
Muhammad
part,
Ali
he's being
and Joe
handcuffed a
Frazier
little
at
bit.
middleweight. You understand me?
Yeah.
Dylan is putting on that goddamn Ali showmanship.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
He is inviting Measy in and making him pay after Measy missed. This is a fantastic performance by Dylan tonight. It didn't look like
definitely
that from the start, but he's showing his game plan, ladies and gentlemen. He's definitely
The
showing his
Beast,
game
his
plan.
right hand
well,
scores
the best
that
can
time.
adjust. It's not so much about who has the best skill, it's who's sort of the smarter fighter and who can actually be adaptive in the ring. And as you've seen, it didn't go well at the start for Dylan, but he's made the adaptation, and Measy hasn't. He's doing the same thing over and over again. It's thinking, if I throw enough shit at the wall, it'll stick. But it doesn't work like that. He needs to now think, right, I've got 5 rounds left. I'm starting to gas. What is he doing that's taking away my strengths? Which is the lean. How can I counteract the lean? I will start combinations going to the body first. And then you're gassing someone, because as they lean, if you take a power shot as you're leaning, it gasses you. You know that he's going to lean a couple of times left and right and back, then he's going to throw his counter. So body shot, wait for it, as he throws, let him go with straight. Sorry, I'm not trying to tell him how to beat you here.
Okay, Angel is in the building. Angel, not to cut you off, I apologize. Yes, we are going to fight tonight. Right now, we're at the co-main event. The heavyweight event will be next.
Good job
the Alpha
protecting
Wolf
himself.
event. And then it's open season. So
tried to
you can
nab
join
him
the chat.
up
We
top,
are
was
in the
unable to connect.
Xbox party chat right now.
That's great stuff. He fires one
You
right
know,
back after
I don't
taking
know,
one.
whoever wants
Gotta
to go
love the
first,
work
we
by
can go
the
first,
man.
or we got Matthew in the chat
How about
looking
a
for
return to
heavyweight
sender
action.
with the left
I don't know
hand?
if
I'll go
Rachel
middleweight.
wanna,
I'll go
you know,
middleweight. I don't mind.
it's
I'll fight
gonna be an
Angel.
electrified night.
That was a miss by the Beast from the east. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
This is a good fight so far at middleweight. The middleweight division has been lit since we have started this league.
There's the chicken wing.
And yeah, he hit him real good with the chicken wing. And
Hey, does my mic sound okay?
Yeah.
yeah, there you
Blocks
go.
that punch.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? I'm sorry, I'm
Just
back.
not there. Straight
back.
right hand off the mark.
So there was a few suggestions about possibly starting up, but since we're already close, you know, there's a lot of records already being built in the middleweight. There's some in the heavyweight. There was a suggestion from one of the participants about starting a tournament. I mean, I guess we'll have to look at how that would work, right?
Staying away from those
Yeah, we
headshots
would have
with his
to,
defense up top.
you know, so this is one thing I want to share with everybody. Our major concern about doing tournaments is people being on time.
Working our way
Yes.
towards the
We
bell.
don't
Last
mind
10
doing
seconds
whatever
of the sixth.
it's like.
Man's
I
showing you a
can't
little
stress this
defensive
enough.
skill there.
We have
Had to
said
look
it
away
over
from
and
that
over
punch.
again. It's all about you guys.
The beast's
So
getting
we
an
don't
earful
mind
here.
doing what
Going
you guys
being
want.
reminded,
It's, you know, you guys
put yourself
want these
in
events.
position to
These
win,
events
but
are
you have to
happening.
stay on course
So,
in order
with
to
the
win.
tournaments, you know, if you guys want a league tournament, we can do a league tournament, but we definitely have to have your devotion, your dedication to that tournament.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm missing fights. That's a problem. Yeah, like scheduling fights, right, and them not doing it. That's
Here
what
we
you mean.
go. Action
Yeah,
to start
yeah, I
the
mean,
seventh
you know,
round.
It's a problem.
Yeah,
The man's
so
opening up this round
that's
with a lot of
something that
momentum. Now,
the
down
executive
on your
team will take
scorecard,
to the
but
round table
he
and have a
clearly
discussion
won the
about.
last round and
We're
carries
not
that
saying
into
no
this
right
round.
now,
Well, look, the all-time
but
trainer is my
that
trainer
is
because
one of
Shimano
our
used to always say
major,
there's no such
really
thing
one of the major
as a one-round
concerns
championship
about
fight.
doing
You know, you
tournaments.
got to do it. You do it
Yeah,
to be the
they're
top guy
scheduling fights,
round
and then
after
people
round
don't
for
do
a
it,
lot
and
of
then we
rounds together.
depending on
Well,
that
that's what
scheduled
it's about
fight
right
in
now.
order to
Yeah, he
move
had a
forward.
couple
It's
bad
always the
rounds,
biggest,
but now he has a chance to be
you know,
back in
gauntlet
this fight
for running
and
any
show that his
league.
worth
But
is down the
hopefully, you
stretch.
know, if we continue to get more active participants, you know, the good thing that I feel about it is, like you said, you know,
And that's what fighters
as they're
do.
more
Pulls the
active,
trigger
then
right
we
away
can rely
after
on those
taking
fights from happening. But we need to just see more of that, I guess, right? For maybe like the
Able to
next
show
week
you
or
his
so,
blocking
and
ability.
maybe take the people who've been active, and maybe they could be trustworthy to schedule in a fight or something like that.
The one thing I'll say,
Absolutely. Like, I could use this event as an example. This can be.
Things
the,
opened up and he was able to place the right hand well.
with that damn uppercut.
Well, hold
God
on.
damn.
What does Matthew think? Matthew used to run leagues before. Matthew, what do you think, Matthew? You've done leagues.
I'm just gonna wait to see if there's a down there. But he's fighting his way off the rope. Or to get with the counter here, Stamina's gone. But yeah, I think, to be honest with you, tournaments, I've run quite a few leagues, and tournaments are pretty much league killers. They sound exciting, and people are really excited about the tournament bracket, but what you find is that they drag on for a long time. Unless you do it, the only way I would do it is like this. This is like just years of experience. Is you set it for one night, everyone has to join the stream, and you get it done in a night. So you only want to have 8
That is
fights.
true. That is true.
Like, so what you could do is you could do, right, from now until, I don't know, 2 weeks time, whoever gets in themselves in the top 8 of each division, they're the 8 that are seeded, and then you get it done in a night. So you're like, right, you're fighting first, then you. Make sure everyone's checking in on the stream, and say, right, first round of bouts is between, I don't know, 5 and 7.
You're okay.
Next round, and then you say, are you able to do this? Yeah. And then it works that way. Otherwise, it drags on, and it tends to fizzle out. They never actually get finished.
There's been some clouds, and there's raining a little
and
bit.
also,
He
if
just
the
has to worry
tournament
that it
numbers
doesn't start raining
get
harder.
big, that can be an issue too. I mean, just to point out.
Pace yourself. Hands up. Hands up.
Solid straight right hand.
As an example. Okay, so we
Of
have
course,
two,
yeah.
two fighters that wasn't
That
able to
is
make it
boxing
today.
101.
So,
The man
with
wrecked by a right
just
hand.
having
Oh,
those
he's hurt
small
right there.
group of
He is
fighters
hurt.
So in this
Oh,
able to
situation, it's
communicate
kind of like
Ooh.
a good animal.
with each other
Yeah, you could go
and make
after, but you better be
adjustments on the
careful
fly.
because he'll strike out
Usually
when you
have
don't
a
expect it.
tournament and the numbers are greater than these type of events, the communication don't always get across as it should.
Yes.
And yeah, it just, you know. But
The
again,
man's
I know
defense is now
we're
serving
pointing
him
out
well.
all the
Nice
bad
job
things it
blocking
sound
that
like
punch.
right now.
Oh, of course,
but,
yeah.
But don't let that discourage you
halfway
guys.
point
We
of
will have
round
a
number 8.
conversation about it, but we're just letting you guys know, as you know,
Man's
from doing
combination
this,
punching is working
especially
well
with
here.
Fight Night. Fight Night is broken. I'm gonna be honest.
Move in.
Everybody is really sitting back waiting. The community
block
is
by the
a
Beast.
lot bigger than what it is, than what you guys are seeing right now.
The Beast's
Right?
objective
The people
is
that
to
you're
land
seeing
that
right now are
jab,
playing
and he
this
did
game
so right
for
there.
nostalgia reasons. Okay? It's a lot of people that
The
done put
man's
this game to
defense,
rest and
is it
waiting
ever
on
good?
esports
Look
boxing.
at how
clubs.
easy
There's-
he's able to block those punches.
I mean, there's even people that aren't in this league that I know that are in other leagues. It is a massive community.
Yes.
You know, there's other groups on different platforms. Like I know a few Discord leagues.
Way to block there.
There's a few sort of other leagues on Facebook. And you know, it's everyone's sort of disjointed, but we're all waves at
Clock
esports. There's
counting
no
down
doubt about
here
it.
in round number 8.
The
10
game's,
seconds
you know,
to go.
it's brilliant. We love it, and no matter how hard I try to put it down, I always get pulled
And that's
back
the
in
end of round 8.
after a couple of months or whatever.
Beast is in
But
dominating form here tonight.
it's
He's doing
yeah,
everything he wanted to
it's
do.
fact we deserve a
And he's
boxing
ahead
game,
on our
That's a
scorecard
fact.
and hopefully it's on the
right now.
Yeah,
horizon.
but don't forget,
11,
he's in
12
the other
years,
guy's
right?
hometown. So don't let up too soon.
2011.
Don't start partying
Dylan-
too soon.
Dylan is,
You know, still
going
keep
in
doing
there
the things you were
and
doing
losing.
to get you to this
I don't
place.
know what's going on, but he's gonna have to go for at least 2 knockdowns in order for him to get a shot, because at this point Measy looks like he's in full control.
This is going to be one of the biggest upsets in the middleweight division if Meesy's able to pull off this win tonight. This is going to boost his stock, boost his boxer profile. I mean, Dylan,
Yeah, if he gets a win on Dylan, yeah, that's a big win.
yeah.
Angel, you say you want to
Man's
get in
bounces
already.
back
Do
in
you want
his
to fight
step.
me?
Start of a new
can
round
pick
coming
one.
Oh,
off
there you
of a
go.
round
There you go.
in which he really
There you
took
go,
some
Angel.
punishment.
And Matthew's one of the top dogs. You beat him, forget about it. That's a huge dub.
Good defensive
That's
skill.
a big win right there.
The Beast, his movements really
He's
helped
knocked
him out,
everybody out
avoiding that
almost. Have
punch.
he knocked everybody out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's knocked out, yeah.
Yeah.
Knocked out everybody. Now, what I wanted to
No,
say
he
was,
wanted a piece of
oh,
me,
he
so
wanted, he wanted a
look.
piece of Tantalus.
Yeah, he wanted a piece of, so here's the background story
I saw that
between
one
Angel
coming.
and I, right? Here's the background story, fellas.
Return
Before
to
we
sender. He
launched,
gives him back one
right?
of his own. The Beast showing us a
Angel and I
great
met up,
display
right?
of one of the
We
best
had a
elements
test
of
or
defense, Teddy.
spar,
and
whatever
that
you
is
wanna
your
call it.
ability to
Match,
make
if
your
you
man
will.
miss by moving your
I
head.
touched
And now
that
what
boy
his
up.
opponent
I
has
put
to do
some
is he
paws
has
on
to
that boy.
understand. Hopefully
So,
he's been taught
I
this,
want that
yeah,
official
the head
W,
moves,
so I
but the
called
body
him
doesn't.
out.
The body
Because
is
I noticed
stationary,
he's been
right
calling
in front of you.
everybody out,
Right
else
now his
out.
opponent
You know what
should
I'm
not
saying?
be
I'm not
going to
really
that
saying
head.
he's
He should
cherry
be going
picking,
downstairs.
but I'm saying he's cherry picking. So, I believe
Tantalus.
I got to choose to beat my man. I believe
Do you know-
tonight I will put
I
on
completely
an
believe you.
immaculate performance,
Two-punch combo by
and
the
it's
Beast
time to
from the
capitalize on that practice
Do you know
fight
what?
and make it an official fight. That's all I'm saying, my man.
Do you know why I believe you? Because you see how he won't fight me now? We had a spar and I knocked him out in 5 rounds, and he will not go near me. He's been trying to say all sorts, saying he won't fight me because I'm a fake boxing fan. He won't fight me because I'm British. He won't fight me because I was on Russia's side. He's making all sorts of
It's
excuses.
almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
You got Reggie after the main event. Oh no, Reggie's the top dog. You know, so back to
Final
Reggie real
chance,
quick.
last 10 seconds
Yo,
of
you know
round 9.
Reggie is the #1 in the whole league so far. When you think about it, so far he is
A
overall
good
#1.
performance tonight by the
Even
Beast
though he
from
doesn't
the
got
East.
all those wins
And
in
you can see
middleweight,
how
overall
calm and
collectively he's
confident
the
he is
top
between
person,
rounds.
correct?
Yeah, he's
Tantalus?
like a guy driving on the highway.
Reggie,
He's
yeah,
driving
Reggie's
along,
the,
he's on
he's
cruise
the #1
control.
He's doing
guy.
really good.
That's what he has
I
to
mean,
Yeah.
be careful
imagine anyone
that he doesn't
can beat
fall
him. I mean,
asleep
oh,
at
sorry,
the wheel.
I mean, he has
right
beaten him.
now, you know, as a team, Reggie is the face of
Stay with me. You gotta do more to win this fight.
he has earned that.
Pick his
He
jab.
has put on a
Throw the jab. Parry it away, and you'll catch
He's
it.
the face of the league
Okay?
right now.
You got that?
And I'm a heavyweight fan. Everybody that may not be heavyweight. I know on fight night the middleweight division is the division to come bang at, but
This is round
I
number
got
10.
to tip my hat off to
scheduled
my
for
man
10.
Reggie, because he's been putting that fire
Well-placed
back
jab
in the
straight.
heavyweight division, and he's been making bombs. I would like to call him Deontay Wilder, because
Good
that's
shot to the
exactly
head
what
with
he's
that
been
right
doing.
hand.
So if you think you have what it takes and you have registered for this league,
He's the man to beat in heavyweight.
Nice
Yeah.
spot by the
Took
beast
the
from
words
the
out
east.
right out of my mouth. Well said.
Matthews already
The
fought
beast
Reggie,
is
right?
missing
You
the
guys
mark
Yeah,
fought
by
I
a
beat,
mile.
I knocked him out, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what?
Can y'all hear me?
Frustrating his opponent
Yeah,
with
we can
great
hear you.
defense.
Yeah, we can. You can. So and Matthew again. Matthew's just like a legend, right? He's been on the. He's been on these.
Great
He
work
is one of the
offensively,
most
landing that
experienced
combination
dudes. He
by
give
the
me a
beast.
problem. So I just
Right
think
to the
that
head with that right.
Reggie is definitely going to be one of the. I think he might be the first heavyweight champion.
Good
The
defense.
Definitely,
WBC.
he's got good run of form.
Yeah,
He's not.
WBC.
Where'd the body get?
Because if he fought you already, he would need to, you got to get 10 different.
Oh
wins.
well, I'm definitely going to call
He got
out
hit,
Matthew
but he sends it right
very
back.
soon. So
Is this Reggie?
Actually,
Last
Matthew,
minute of this last round.
I had now, like I mentioned earlier, the new release of the rankings will be released tomorrow. But if my memory serves me correctly, Matthew
Nice
is
block by
number
the
2 and
beast
number
from the
3 in the
east.
heavyweight division. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not like
number
he's
2.
not
That's
been
correct.
active. So
Yeah.
that will be the fight. I mean, I'll say this.
They're both gonna end up champions, and they're gonna end up having to unify the belts
Unable
at
to
some
score
point.
with
That's
the
what I
hook.
think is gonna happen between them two.
Oh,
I
HZ in the
I
house.
think right now we should keep you guys.
That was a
profiles
dominating
separate.
performance tonight.
Yeah, this is one you
I
would
like
think there's no
the
drama.
build-up. I like the hype.
scorecard.
I'm
Let's
seeing
hear
right
those
now.
scorecards.
Between
Go ahead.
you two elite heavyweights. So I don't think the time will be now for you guys. I would like to put that on a mega fight, a super mega fight, and I think that'll bring more attention to you guys.
So all
Stop and
three
box the
judges give
profile.
him the victory.
How did that
A
sound?
very
to you?
good night by the beast from the east.
yeah, that's
Easy.
cool.
Just tell me when. I'm as simple as that for me.
Big win for me. Big win
That
for
is-
me.
And to be honest,
That was
I actually had it quite different. I thought that in the middle round, Dylan was dominating, but turns out the judges preferred the power punches by Measy.
He gassed
Fair
out.
enough.
Yeah,
He gassed out.
He
That's
gassed
what
out.
happened. He gassed
gassed
himself
out.
out.
Yeah, he did.
A lot
just,
of them. Yeah.
just really quickly, for you on about legends and things like that, and as much as I think he can be an absolute crank, you've just got a like there of HZ, and he's actually one of the creators of one of the best fight night groups of all time, FNC Doghouse. So, and that really
Yeah,
was a
remember
top
that?
group.
Yeah.
So just a
I
shout
love
out
that
to
group.
him.
Who's there
Time out.
again?
Time out.
Henry Zayas.
Henry Zayas. Yeah, shout out to
Oh,
Henry. But
I remember
hold
him.
on, let's honor what just happened. Okay, that was the biggest upset so far in the middleweight division.
That was a big upset. Yeah.
That was a coming out party, wasn't it?
Yes.
That was an upset. I did not think Mizzy would. I'm not saying that he's not good. I didn't think he'd beat Dylan though. That was a big surprise. He surprised me with that one. Wow. Talk about upsets today. Who's next?
Man.
Who's next?
Shout out to Versatility Gamer for the stars. Appreciate you. All right, so we getting ready for the main event. Reggie,
And then
Joseph Webb. Will we see another upset? Joseph
Oh,
also
yeah.
had the same opportunity as Measy.
Joseph Webb in the heavyweight
Yes, in the heavyweight.
against Reggie.
Against Reggie.
Oh, I better go get my drink. Ooh,
I'm telling
We
you,
go-
Yeah, I'm
get
gonna
up.
go get you.
get a drink.
You don't
I
want to
will
miss
say,
this one.
I'll while sort of they're getting a drink, I've fought both of them recently. So I can give you some sort of hints, not hints, but what's the word I'm looking for?
Is
Keys to
Joseph in here?
victory. So depending on the cab setup that Joseph's got, he usually goes with quite a small, short reach fighter. Is it
Don't
for
mean to
Reggie?
cut
Just
you off.
keep
Be right back. Going
Yeah.
to the restroom break. Go ahead and continue.
Yeah. So he needs to keep it on the outside. What he does very well, Reggie, is he comes forward with a jab, and then he'll step back and then step forward with one straight and then two straights. So I think what he's going to have to make sure he does is if he touches that jab to the body, make sure you get Jacob just sort of, because he uses textbook defense, and then that second straight usually make sure you put some power on it. Make sure you circle back and don't go the same way every time. Sort of, be adaptive, reactive. Make sure that you're not falling into a pattern, and just basically keep it at range. Keep it at range. As soon as you're on the inside, push away, come out. Now for Jacob, it's body work. He needs to work that body. He's got the much shorter arms. He needs to get in close, but he needs to do it smart. He needs to make sure he's actually cutting the ring off rather than chasing Reggie around the ring. He needs to make sure that he's going in triangulated diagonal lines. Cut Reggie off. As soon as he's one way and he looks like he wants to step out, hard body counters. And then as the fight progresses, come upstairs. I'd say 2-3 punch combos max for Joseph Webb on this one. Keep working, go to the body early, and then go to the head. And by sort of round 5, invest in the body and making Reggie overthrow. You want to get a considerable stamina advantage by the 4th or 5th round, then come forward, because as you have about 10%, 20% more stamina than Reggie will have if you're making him miss and you go into the body, you will be able to be on top of him and overpower him. And that's when you start throwing 4-5 punch combos. So yeah, both, I've got to say I'd probably lean a bit more towards Reggie, but he's got a good shot, so let's hope he can do it.
You know what? With Reggie, so Reggie come from the Swift camp, so he's coming in with a lot of different tools, and since the last time he started the league to where he's at now, he's just a complete different player.
Definitely.
Just complete different player. He's much different. Matthew, you've seen him from head to head, compared to where he's at now. Joseph, on the other hand, I gotta say though, he's fought in a lot of heavyweights there. He's dealt with the spammers, he's dealt with all the top level, skilled heavyweights. So he's not like, even though he has like a sim style fighting, like he really fought at that level of competition. So when you put him with Reggie, it's gonna be real interesting. Like you said, with them body shots and the way he fights, and in heavyweight, 78 overall, it's gonna be interesting.
Hey, I'm not trying to interrupt you guys, but I don't think he's showing.
Let me go look for him right now. Hold on. Let me see. I'll reach out to him now.
He was in the chat earlier.
Let me see. I'm gonna reach out to him right now.
Any of you guys, just while you're sort of having a look for that, did you see the fight that happened in Scotland tonight between Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall?
I plan on watching that after.
There's been
he responded.
Lot of controversy.
I'm sorry, just coming in. Joseph just responded. We're just gonna see if he's gonna. Reggie is waiting for you. What's your tag? The New Era, right?
Yeah.
New Era.
Tell him
box.
just to meet me in the all levels lobby.
Meet him in all levels, right?
Is his name Hybrid?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's him.
Okay, good. So you get that. So what you were saying, Matthew? About
So Jack Catterall obviously went in. He was a massive underdog. Josh Taylor, undisputed super lightweight champ.
Hey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hey, Taddy, hey King, I'm live. Just to let you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just let me know when you're ready. Just let me know when y'all ready, and then I think I'm waiting on
we're
Hybrid,
ready.
and then we can go. I sent you a message on Facebook.
Oh no, I think we're waiting for Tantalus, aren't we?
Yeah, waiting for Tantalus. Let's just wait for Tantalus and let Matthew just finish up this thing with the Josh. Though I wanted to hear this part too, because I know that fight was going on. Just wait for Tantalus 1 second. So Matthew, what were you saying about Josh?
So Josh Taylor, obviously undisputed super lightweight champion, looking to move up and fight Bud Crawford. He's got a brilliant record. He's undefeated. I think it's 19 fights. He's beaten some great names. He's beaten Prograis, Ramirez, Who else did he beat? Baranchek. So going into this fight, he was a massive favourite. Jack Catterall undefeated, but he's not really fought many world level opponents, so a lot of people wrote him off. Now let me tell you, that fight, a good 80-90% of the public think that Catterall won that fight, and not even close. They thought he won it by at least sort of 4 or 5 rounds. The ref and officiating was horrendous. There was points taken off for no reason. There was no flow to the fight. Jack Catterall put Josh Taylor on his ass. I think it was in the 8th round.
It was.
And
If
to
it
be honest
it
with
was
you,
the 7th. To be fair.
Was it the 7th? Yeah. I haven't watched it back. I just remember watching it live.
Nah, he did. Look, come here. He did easily win.
Oh, just wait. Something's coming in. Reggie, are you there?
Yeah.
Joseph is saying. Yeah, Joseph's saying you're not 78. Saying he's not. 78.
He hasn't even. He's not on the right account. I'm New Era Boxing. He joined somebody else. I watched him.
Oh, okay. You.
But anyway,
to be fair,
Matthew was making a great point.
I got the fight lined up. Yeah, Reggie is waiting, so Joseph just need to bag out and come back in. Okay, so we got both fighters getting ready to walk out to the ring right now. I'm watching this. They're suiting up.
Who, they're in there already?
Yes, they're suiting up. They're getting ready to walk out to the ring. So
no, we're not. Are you sure about
No,
that?
they're not. No,
We're not.
They are. They're getting ready in the back, man. I can see them right now. They're coming out. Getting ready.
Hold on.
Getting ready. That's what I'm saying. They're
You
getting
just
ready
joined
for
me.
the
Oh.
walkout.
They're not out yet, but they're getting ready.
Oh,
I can see Reggie's hitting pads in the back, Mr. PPV. And he's looking sharp as fuck on the pads in the back. They're going to be coming out to the ring in a minute. They're going to do the national anthems before they come out. But getting back to Matthew real quick, as Matthew had a great point. Jack Catterall won that motherfucking fight, and I'm a big fan of Josh Taylor. But I have to say, Josh Taylor smothered his work. He was all up in getting in the inside, landing one body shot, and then straight away going to the clinch. If y'all watched the fight in round 10, twice Josh Taylor hit Jack Catterall with 2 headbutts in the fight to roughen him up. I think the 2 points deducted, especially Josh Taylor's point deducted, he just hit him, say, good round shit, and he got a point deducted. Jack got a point deducted in, am I right in saying, Matthew, the 10th or 9th?
It was in the 9th round, yeah.
Yeah, it was in the 9th, yeah. But I had come here, Josh Taylor is a world elite fighter, don't get me wrong, he's one of my favourite fighters, but he smothered his work. He was consistently not throwing the jab on the way in, he was rushing all his work into the inside, in the clinch, throwing punches.
So, all right.
I had Jack winning by 4 rounds, 5
walking out
rounds
to the ring.
Yes.
Let's get to this fight, if you know what I mean. Best of luck,
Great point,
guys.
Matthew. You're alright with saying that.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Reggie. Did you link with him?
Yeah, we walk it out there.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Alright, let's
Continue,
go.
guys. I'm sorry.
Just while it's loading, I'll continue to elaborate on this point. It's decisions like this. I can see how they gave it to Josh because he's the hometown fighter, he's the A side, and in some close rounds, because he was walking forward, he wasn't landing much. He looked like the aggressor.
To be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here
Big
tonight.
fight.
Let's
Get
see.
ready, boys. You're about to see fireworks in this fight right here. You guys can continue the commentary because it's about to go down. It is about to go down. This is a big fight.
Matthew, cut out there so I didn't hear you say.
Well, he's got the
Reggie
attitude.
Jackson,
Something's got to
Joseph
stick. He
Webb,
fires off the combination, and they
heavyweight.
both do.
This is the fun round. 78 overall. Tantalus Boxing Club. Here you go. Let's get ready to rumble.
No, I'm not. You know what I'm a fan of is the talent. I mean, the speed, the confidence that he has that he can do that, the bravado.
Hey.
I'm a fan of that.
Joseph stand on the outside.
I believe that
He's trying
take that
to
talent,
go into the body.
you have to have a real
You know, that's what I
Ready
would
going
try
to the
do.
body, as Matthew mentioned.
technical
Right.
development.
I would do the same. I mean, shorter fighter. I mean, the breadbasket is right there. Why not take advantage of that? And I also will rip the uppercuts down the middle. He's on the back foot. Reggie has him on the back foot. I will also utilize my counter technique as well. But
halfway through round
hey,
number 1.
you may see it differently.
Flash is so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing. Scored well up top.
All right.
Flash's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Good fundamental work. Landing the 1-2 there.
All right, he steps back. Cracks him with the counter. Straight up top.
Shot.
Hits him with the overhand right.
The Flash is
another uppercut counter down the middle by Joseph. All right, this first round can go either way.
Defense. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body.
The first round. This is not a get-to-know-you round.
The Flash is feeling the impact of that powerful hook.
Swift, how did you see it so far?
Comes to an end. And as it does, and I look at this fighter, I can't help but think, did anybody at all teach him defense? Why is it that guys have such a tough time grasping the defensive side of this sport?
Well, there's not enough teachers around, because if you're a trainer, other than just throwing a towel over your shoulder to get in that gym, really what shows you know something is being able to teach somebody the technique, the science of getting away from punches. A lot of these trainers don't know how to teach that, and it shows up.
As he hits his opponent with a straight, goes down to the body with the uppercut. Oh, Joseph bobs and weaves and comes down with a hook to the body. Oh, he comes up top with a counter hook. Reggie steps back with the straight, but he misses. Joseph goes down to the body with the hook.
A little head.
So it could have been
uppercut. Oh, they
could have been. It could have been. Sorry, it could have been Reggie's. It could have been Reggie's round, but you know what? You just got to be careful for the later rounds, because as you already see, Joseph's already fighting for the long haul. He's working that body.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
And that's what I said from the beginning. I would definitely capitalize on that.
Blocks that punch.
Another counter hook to the body. I must contest this hard at this 78 overall. Oh my God, you guys see that shot? Rock Reggie. Reggie goes on the back foot now. Now Joseph is coming on the attack as he applies the hook to the shot. Oh, another body shot for Joseph down to the body.
But he just doesn't know where it is now.
He's showing what a skilled fighter
he is. Counter jab up top. Uppercut. Joseph is starting to turn up the volume.
That he can counter his opponent.
And Reggie weather
and you don't
the
have to be a big banger when you're a good counter puncher, because now you're catching the guy coming in.
Reggie's taking a big risk by coming forward. It's against Joseph, because Joseph is a come forward fighter, and him being small, that's a big gamble Reggie's taking right now. He shouldn't be coming forward at all. That's not a smart.
No, he's taking away his biggest advantage.
Because they stress, hey, go out there
Fight night,
smart with what you're doing. He was
with the bigger fighter, you're gonna have to loop a lot of your shots, and as long as Joseph's, pulling fast those combos, he's always going to beat him to the punch. So what Reggie needs to do is establish his jab and just take on the back foot, make him come to you. You're the taller fighter. Why give away your tool? Oh, big! That hook is going straight through that crossbar like butter. I just feel that Joseph might be, throwing too much. This early on.
A barrage of punches now.
If I was Reggie, I would play the outside fighter instead of the inside fighter. I would use my jab, find my range, and set up the bigger shots off the jab.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
He's putting a lot on himself.
And coming upon the halfway mark of
I mean, it's all good now, but he's just making it harder for him later because he's going to gas. And this is the sort of pace that he needs to be fighting rounds, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or no, later. He should have really thought about this fight. Thought, right, let me have low volume early. Let's make Reggie miss, right? Let's go to the body when I can. Sacrifice the first 3 rounds to get the stamina advantage. Because what you'll see as well is as soon as he rocks Reggie, if he does, it's going to be hard for him to knock him down unless he's in the ropes. He's not. It sounds. I know he's chasing him, but Reggie's actually controlling where these confrontations in the ring are happening.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Able to get away from that head.
Well, you know, it was.
I don't think he's had time enough to do recon on this opponent. You know, Joseph Webb is a replacement, right?
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Prepared to fight.
Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing.
The beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards. And Teddy, you like what
Right.
he's done so far early, a clean sweep of all 3 rounds.
Yeah, a couple of rounds were close, but on the inside, both of them had their chance to separate a little bit. He was the one who made the right decision to punch.
Close fight so far, but you know he is doing a lot of the work for Joseph at the moment. You know, coming forward, and he's giving up his reach by coming forward. This is
much better from Reggie now. Even though he's up close, he's throwing sort of 2-punch combos, which is, you know, make sure his stamina doesn't go down. His overall stamina bar is staying high, and I feel it's the opposite for Joseph. I think he's draining stamina.
Well, you know what? It's going to boil down to who has the better conditioning calf. That's what it's going to really boil down to. Who's the one who's actually better with stamina, endurance, and conditioning, right? We're going to see.
90 seconds to go around number 4.
In that area.
The Flash is nailed by a huge uppercut.
A good amount of punches so far.
And he returns on that
quite
exchange.
a few power shots has been implemented in the mix.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Here's the old 1-2. I'm surprised Reggie is coming this aggressive in the early stages of the fight. This is pretty early for him to fight like this, but at the same time, you know, his calf is probably very well conditioned to do this. You know, it's the only thing I can think of why he's even fighting like this, because I just think that, you know, I don't know what Joseph's his stamina looks like, but this is not something you usually see someone beating Joseph in, you know? This isn't necessarily the way to beat Joseph.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Good step back counter.
We'll see.
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here.
Please follow Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, it has to feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
There's another right hand. Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he isn't.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. I mean, first of all, some of them are going to get through.
Big
some of them are watching them. They're getting through. And you just touched on it. I mean, you cover up, you tell your opponent, hey, I'm stepping out. I'm not throwing back. So instead of throwing 1 or 2 at you, he's throwing combinations of 3, 4, 5.
Hard straight there. He took it well, and he's clinching. It was a very well-timed clinch. He wasn't in huge trouble there, but he preempted it, and that's a good veteran move there.
He missed with that headshot. To the head he goes with a left hand.
Joe's just going to have to start anticipating that straight, because every time Reggie, he's backing out and he's coming in with that straight and he's landing flush, and it's not just a straight, it's a power straight. So he's hitting him flush every time, because rather than sidestepping or leaning to the side, Joseph's just leaning straight back. Watch, he's coming now.
Very accurate to the body with that left hook. Then he brings the right hand.
He went to the body this time.
That punch didn't have a chance. A target on his head.
Brilliant sidestep left hook there. He put some extra sauce on that one. There it is. There's that straight I was telling you about.
Successfully targeting the head. That was well done
Huge
by the
uppercut there by Joseph, and now he's got Reggie backing up.
Over that hook
This is
upstairs.
for such a frenetic
In a later
pace.
stage of the fight, like we
No
have
one
right here, when you see one guy
wants to concede
consistently
any
getting
ground.
hit with the right hand, what is the answer?
I've been talking for literally
Another
20 minutes.
strong
I'm
round
on
of
mic.
accurate
I'm
precision
mute.
punching from him.
I've been commentating the whole fight so far on mute. I was wondering why no one was reacting to what I was saying, but anyway, since I'm here right now, I don't understand why Reggie's giving up his advantages by being disadvantaged by trying to fight in the pocket with Joseph.
No, I agree.
So we have
Huge.
Emmanuel
He was
in
saying
the
that.
chat, and he's saying that he would be the king at the end.
Not hitting his
The
mark
end of
there,
what?
going upstairs.
The end of what? We haven't even seen him fight yet. He hasn't had a
Hey,
fight yet.
king of what? Yo, come here, Emmanuel. You've had one fight so far. and you're the
I
king.
know Manuel, and I'll say no UFC is good, but I don't think his style
Solid straight
is
right
going to
hand.
translate very well to 78 caps.
Interesting. Okay.
There we go. Matthew has said it,
Well-timed,
Emmanuel.
well-placed uppercut there.
This is
Well, he
to get
goes
back
to
to
the
the
You know
fight,
what?
it's a very technical fight. You have to give it to Reggie, even though that we have been lightweight criticizing his attack. I mean, he
And
has
you see
been
what
on
he
the
can
attack
do when he
all
sends
night.
that right to the
But
head. You can see he's trying to
defensive
score up
skills
top,
is
but
at
off
a
the
high
mark
level.
there.
He's been carrying and rolling and blocking a lot of
There's
those
another
shots,
left hand
and
from
really
him.
making his opponent pay after
Very
he
nice.
swings.
Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's
As I
beautiful.
see
You
it
make the
right
guy
now,
miss, you
the
make
fight
him pay.
could be even.
I think it's Reggie, and I think Reggie's the one who's actually got the better health, the better stamina. We can't
Hey,
really know for
man.
sure.
Emmanuel, do you think you could take on Matthew
They both
Bromfield
decide to bring it.
in heavyweight?
And now a little combination
Yeah, I'm down for it.
punching, landing both shots.
There's another
would
guy,
say, if I had to
Feetology
put-
Elite. He will
It-
literally, if he really wanted to fight, he'd be number one.
I will be
Above-
the first to beat you. Oh,
And that's
It's
the
funny
end of
you
round
mentioned
6.
Feet.
The Flash is in control of this
In
fight.
this league, everyone
Sometimes you
in
can
this
just look
league
at
shall
it
fall
and
the
see
worth
it as
of my
clear as day.
sidestep
He's ahead on
uppercut
score.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast
I
because
like it,
this
though. I
guy
like
is
it.
still
Come on.
dangerous. He has to
Beats
still stay on his
combos.
T's
Now
and
I've
C's.
been around, Swifty will know, PS3, 10 years on this game. Beat has the best combos I've ever come against, ever. Period.
What has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go
Hey,
the
you know,
distance.
just to give people their flowers,
strong
if you
combo.
will. Shout out to Swifty. I want to
He
say
just
thank
missed
you
that shot up top.
because you have introduced me
Blocks it away.
to some exciting, cool-ass people.
Prospects of all
know,
stages. I'll admit, like right now off the bat, anyone who's a top fighter has said to me, I was trained by Swift. To be fair, everyone says that to me. So yeah, you have definitely tough skill. Oh, he's down.
He's down.
I mean, like from Eddie Cardona, Chulu Alfredo, from Matthew,
Huge straight.
from
He gets up after that
Feet,
punch, put him down on the
Emmanuel,
canvas.
Now he needs to get on
all
that
you guys,
bicycle
Reggie,
and stay away from this
you know,
guy.
all you guys, I don't know if you none had a dealing with Swift at one
He
point.
returns
I'm assuming
the
that
favor
you guys
with an
all
uppercut.
have. But I know
A
that
flush hook scores well
when we
for him.
brought Swifty into this project,
The Flash
he
is
had told
impressing
me
the
about you
judges
guys
and
and
himself
everything,
with that
and I
right
just
hand.
got to say, all you guys are awesome people. So,
And he's
keep up
able
the
to
good
put his
work, and I
punches
respect
together.
all
That's
one
a
of
nice
y'all.
looking combo.
I don't know anyone
The
that
way
has
we
been
stream
trained by
is
Swifty. Literally.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores
there are a
well.
lot of people who haven't, but I mean, haven't been trained by me, but
Swifty will tell you this as well. It's quite funny because on PS3, me and Swifty never really ran into each other, but we were around, but we were sort of in two separate
Goes up top with
camps
the right
almost. I mean, Swifty, I was in Freedom, you know, with Terry, John, and that. So we're almost like enemies that never really interact with, you know, by association, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then on Xbox, it was pretty much the same because I went to Dark Side, and you were sort of Romanza. So again, we were sort of on the opposite side of the fence again.
And that's the end of round 7.
In the UK scene, Matthew, who do you fuck with? Do you play OWC?
I used to.
You know, would you know Brown Bomber?
Round number 8.
Or Ross Tiverian? Would you know Ross Tiverian?
Oh, no, Ross Tiverian, yeah.
The Flash has done a good
I know
job.
him,
yeah. He's my homeboy. He's
I think he's going to be fresh for
the
this.
lightweight.
Oh, he's dominating the fight.
He's my boy.
They came in here, they did all their work before, and now you have the confidence, mentally, emotionally, and physically, you know you're ready to go down the stretch.
Ringside. So the question is, how in the hell the big dude has been throwing like that
Well-placed
non-stop?
hooks. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score.
It's a 78 overall. You can adjust
I
your
don't
fighter
necessarily
with a
know that I like what
cap
he's doing
max.
right here.
You don't
Yes,
have
he
to
was
use
knocked
the
down,
full
but to
6
completely
XP
change
points
styles,
for your
how does
punches.
that necessarily benefit?
You
You
parallel
also have,
athleticism
you also
and
have
shit.
boosts
One
to
possible
think
way
about
where your
as well.
opponent gets a little taken
So,
by it,
however
a little
you
put off by
configure
it,
your
a little
fighter,
confused by it,
you
and
know
he
what I'm
leaves
saying?
you alone. It buys
Whether
you a
you
little
go to your
time to
boost and
recover.
put your
But it can
conditioning
hurt
on
you
max,
because
and then
really,
adjust your
the
fighter
thing
after
that brought
that,
you to the dance was the thing
that
that
could
now
be the
is
reason
thrown right out the
why
window.
Reggie is moving the way
Nice
he
work,
is
the left
and
hand
showing
to
the
the head.
footwork the way he is. I'm just saying, any build can fit any
The Flash
boxer
is
style.
nailed by a hook.
It's just up
Nice
to your
great
style and
technique,
your
the
build.
combo lands.
I mean, can anybody
wow.
agree with that?
And now
You don't know.
he's
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like a fighter.
Absolutely.
I didn't
The
know,
way he
I
set
didn't
up.
know you could do that, and I'm
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
gonna put some punches onto one. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Land the hook.
Absolutely.
Nah,
No. You could change. You could put.
zero.
Combination there and
To
it
fucking
lands.
do shit. Man,
No, absolutely. Listen, you could put your power to 100 if you want. That's perfectly fine.
Turn that
There
hook
is
over, but
nothing
couldn't turn it
wrong
into
with
a
that.
connect.
We just
Swifty, were you
don't want.
selling the secrets, man? That's what I've been doing all along.
And for the
Oh, yeah. We don't. We're perfectly fine. What we don't want is. Just,
Oh,
we don't want
big knockout there, double uppercut.
Oh,
He gave him
down.
a 2-piece and some change.
We just don't
And a
want.
soda, motherfucker.
We just don't want punches. We don't want punches past 6 because of the criticals, you know, and it ruins a good fight. So we've seen evidence that with 6, it's been a good policy so far, you know. You don't see multiple knockdowns even with the span and stuff like
I don't
this.
know
So.
that he survives, but now he gets the benefit of the 60-second break.
I think what how Reggie has his cab set up is he has like 90, at least 93 conditioning. What I found as well, this is a bit of a hack, is that I actually have better stamina management if my stamina is only on 93 rather than 100. I don't know why, but I think he's got very high stamina, and I also think he's got very fast reflexes. I don't think his speed's very fast, but I think his reflexes is easily high 80s, because if you look how fast his block is and how fast he's able to counter.
It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, he starts acting in a way that he's never acted before, I know it's time to pull the plug.
That is true. I would honor that shit too.
Are you sure that Mark Breland didn't spike his water?
Hey, yes.
Left hand
Come
came
on,
after
man.
the
That's
jab.
100.
Trying to get some energy back.
Yeah,
and now he's
Deontay
tying
Wilder
up his
was on
opponent, just
some
wasting
mad
some
crazy
energy.
ass shit.
Rocky Balboa's shorts too heavy for him.
And a big right hand by the
His ring out gear was too big for him.
Oh, good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
Lethal.
respect to Reggie. Reggie is holding the
Reggie.
weight division at heavyweight down pretty well.
King Kong ain't got shit on me. My name is Reggie Jackson, and come and beat me. What?
Joseph needs to start working at a bank because Reggie's hitting with so many combinations, and Joseph thinks he's a safe.
comes home.
Yeah,
He goes down again.
He's not taking the same shit.
Oh, down again. This fight's over. Throw the damn towel.
If I was a corner man, I would throw the towel in. This fire got nothing left.
3, 4, 5, 6.
It was a competitive first 2
Good
rounds,
fight,
and
good
Reggie
fight,
showed
good
why he's
fight.
championship
Reggie.
material because he.
Is there PPV?
Good fight.
Congratulations to
This
both
fight
fighters.
is over.
Good
The
job.
Flash's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. That woke up the fans. Wow, did that wake up the fans. A fight that was assured of heading to the judges' scorecards. It ends by knockout.
Oh,
That's
zip.
why as a
Upset
trainer,
to
you
happen
like
to
a
him.
fight that's close, that's closely
saw
contested.
upset,
There's a
and
little
we saw
danger going on because then
Gorilla
you know that your
versus
guys can stay
Godzilla,
alert. Here,
and
there was no
goddamn
danger.
King
He goes
Kong
asleep,
won.
and now he is asleep.
That does it from ringside for Teddy
Look at this in the chat. We've got
Thanks for being with us.
some beef stewing up between Emmanuel Moore and Measy. Calling each other out. Let's get it, guys.
All right, so the question is, right? I know I got a call out on Mr. Figueroa, but
He was shouting your name out, King.
yeah, I know. Which I'm not ducking because I definitely don't want to be on that.
Quack list.
What is it? The shame, the wall of shame, right, Swift? Am I right about that? It's the wall of shame, right? Who got put up there, Dylan?
MLK, BLM, I don't know what his other name is after that, but he already knows who he is.
Right. He started his own duck fight league, right?
Little Quack League.
Little fight league, right? You know what I'm saying? I think the address said Duck Avenue at Duck, Arizona. You know, way across the earth on us.
Shit.
Oh, man.
Here we go. Emmanuel Moore
The Hall of Shame.
and Measy are lobbying up.
Are they love you though? Shit, that will be the next fight on the card.
All right, so
Whose Twitch is it, Measy?
who's going next? That's the question I'm asking. Is it
Measy Emmanuel Moore, but I don't know who twitching it. That's what Matthew was saying.
and what weight class is this at?
Middleweight, as far as I know. Yeah, middleweight.
I'll be quite interested to see how Emmanuel's style transitions to these 78 cabs. He might be a revelation. But it really, it's very different to OWC. Oh, Measy just put his Twitch up. It's in the comments.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say Measy is live.
Oh, I'm probably the kingpin at lightweight in OWC, so that's my division.
I mean, I used to play a lot of OWC. But now, I wasn't even going to join this league. Swifty asked me a few times, and I was like, no, I only want to do head-to-head because that's what I enjoy,
But you have seen that it's a fair league to join, you know what I mean? There's no...
Oh yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I mean,
shit and, you know,
well, before sort of Tantalus came along, you know, Swifty had a league a year ago, and it was just heavyweight fighters. I was champ of that actually, before it stopped.
Shit.
Hadn't lost. Yeah, no, it's good. I enjoy these sort of things, and I think that we need to really appreciate because, you know, Tantalus, yourself, you're not getting paid for this. This is you're purely doing this for the community. So, you know, massive respect. I appreciate it. I've done it. I've ran leagues for years, and it is very hard to do. They don't realise all the back work you need to do, like the rankings and making sure you don't miss any fights and things like that. So I think everyone needs to really appreciate it. You know, it's not a paid job. You're doing it for the love. So big
100. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank Tantalus Boxing Club and Swifty in particular and Stacey in particular, who do a lot of that groundwork for say more than I can do. They got the tax heavy shit. I don't get really a lot of time to fucking do much. But they have the tech shit worked out, and especially Tantalus in particular, who always provides a platform to every fucking fighter on the card. Big, small, upcoming, the champion. He doesn't discriminate. He gives everyone a fair chance on the platform.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
that's respect to you, King, for doing that shit. And thank you so much for providing a platform to all the fighters in the Fight Night community.
Can I
appreciate that,
ask a
guys.
quick
I really
question?
do. One thing I do
Tantalus.
wanna, before I answer your question, one thing I do want to point out, if you guys do want to support the movement and everything, I know Matthew just mentioned that, you know, it's a lot of hard work, and we do it for the love of it. You guys are actually correct. But we do have where you can send stars to the page. There's a link to the merch store as well in the pinned comment section within the chat. A few stars have been sent tonight, and we appreciate those stars. The other page links are in the pinned section as well, where you can go over to the E-Box Zone page. You can follow the Fist of Glory 24 Sports News page, and you can also definitely jump on the Versatility Gamers page as well. We appreciate all supporters. We appreciate you guys as well. This is different. This is a different spin for the Fight Night community. And as we getting ready for Esports Boxing Club, you guys just don't know what we got planned later on down.
Oh, damn straight.
So this is just the beginning. You know, just to speak for the whole team, we do have other plans. We do have other ideas. This is just a start. So you guys stay locked and loaded. I don't want to put too much hot sauce on the burrito, but I do want to keep it spicy enough to keep you right there in the seat. Waiting on the fight to get. I see Meezy and they in discussions in the locker room right now. So I'm gonna give it back to Dylan and Matthew. Continue on, guys.
Yeah, we want to drop back real quick. We'll take a step back and talk about the live fights that happened tonight. I just want to say, I know Matthew's on the same page as me, but that was a robbery and a half. Probably the worst robbery I've seen in a long while. Jack Cavarral fought his heart out in the backyard of Josh Taylor in particular, and he won that damn fight. Matthew, what's your thoughts on that shit? How did you score it? How did you feel by the end of it?
I didn't usually. I will score a fight and I'll have a pen and paper, and this is the one fight where
I'm
I thought,
the same.
I'm actually not going to score it because I thought Josh Taylor was going to blow him out. So I thought there's no point.
I thought he was going to knock him in 8 rounds.
My overall impression was that Jack Catterall deserved to win. But the one thing, and it's ugly side of boxing, but we have to consider is that, you know, I wouldn't call this a flat out robbery. I'd say that, you know, you would either have it by 3 or 4 rounds to Catterall, or you could argue 1, possibly 2 rounds to Josh Taylor, because there was a lot of swing rounds in there where
there's a lot of
the judges are gonna give it to the A side, to the champion, to the home fighter. So I can see why in those rounds
we're just waiting on y'all, Meezy.
It's purely there's not much to differentiate them how they would give it to Josh Taylor. However,
but you have to admit
feel
yourself. Sorry, go ahead.
However, I think there was more.
What happened to the audio? Alright, do apologize. It looks like the app is messing up tonight. Just bear with me. I see both fighters is getting ready to walk out to the ring. It's been a good night of e-boxing. It's been a good night for the league. And thanks for you guys coming out, hanging out with us. Appreciate it. I'm on your screen, Measy. Alright, just bear with us, guys. We had a little delay. Guess tape came off the glove or something. Meanwhile, let me see if I can fix the chat.
Strangers in the inside. Just overall, it was a shit performance, and you know that yourself.
No, definitely. And I think that what boxing fans, what they're very quick to do is they're very quickly to put people on that pedestal, but also snatch them away from it. You have to give sometimes fighters have bad fights, whether it's outside doing distractions, whether Jack Catterall got in his head. You can't. People are too quick to put people on a pedestal and then write them off, right? Obviously you have to take this performance into consideration, but let's see how he looks in his next fight, and then think, wow, because if you took this fight, it didn't happen, right? And you said, look at the run he's had, Baranchek, Postel, Prograis, and who's the other one, Ramirez, and you went into going into Bud Crawford, and in reality, Crawford struggled with Porter. I know he finished it well. But that was a completely different perception than what you have now, and people are just purely looking at one fight and thinking that's how it is. No, it's not. You don't go to work, you're not the best at your job every day. So if this happens, it's a bad night. Do I think you should have a loss in his record? Yes. But is it better for boxing in terms of the super fights that Josh Taylor won? Yes. In terms of public perception, I think it's better if Catterall won, because he did deserve it. Any kid growing, like my son, has just started boxing, and he's going to look at that and think, I've done that, all the hard work, the road work. He's, 10, 20 years, he could get a title shot and then have it taken away. I mean, the problem with this is people will say, oh yeah, give him a rematch, but lightning can't strike twice. Catterall won't get a better chance than that. I do think Taylor underestimated him, but it's not
There's
fair.
no rematch clause, though. That's all falls into play too.
And we welcome you to London, England. We're at the Royal
but I just think that
for tonight's main event.
let's go.
10 rounds,
No, definitely.
middleweights going at it. Boy, we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday.
Where are you from in England, real quick, Matthew?
North Yorkshire.
His adversary.
Patrick.
Is that near? Are you near Newcastle? No, that might sound
pretty close. Yeah.
Do you do any fighting? Would you know Pete Houlihan by any chance?
No, I used to. I mean, I'm 30. Or how old am I? 34.
Remember, guys.
No, but I used to.
My commands at all times.
There's quite a lot of people I've actually sort of sparred and that you'd be quite surprised about.
And he's in the SPG gym. He has his kid is like, I don't know, like 7 times all world champion in kickboxing. I just want to see if you knew him. There's a lot of guys I thought from England kind of fucking, they know each other. Or say.
There's my cousin is pro at the moment and he's 8-0 at cruiserweight.
Nice, that is
Mark
nice.
Webster, Mark Webster.
Mark Webster, shit, that sounds familiar as fuck.
He's just signed for Matchroom.
I probably know him, man. I probably do know him. Nah, I've met a lot of English guys over my time on Xbox and became great friends with them in real life too.
There's probably a lot of people that you know that I know, really.
Now, is this
probably.
Is this I'm sorry to cut y'all off. Is this a league fight?
Good job staying
away definitely.
Now, guys, this is a league fight. This is Emmanuel Moore. This is actually his first fight in the league, and he's going against Showboat and Big Talk, Measy. So we're going to see how this plays out.
Manuel walking the uppercut very beautifully in the inside. Oh, nice body shot.
Now, what I'm scared about with Measy, he's throwing that he's doing a lot of side uppercuts, which I think is going to tire himself out a little bit.
Definitely.
I think you're watching wrong. You might be watching the wrong fire. Which fire you think is Measy?
Measy is the dude with the skull face.
Yeah, you know.
Yes, I agree.
He
No,
keeps
no,
on
Reggie,
side- he keeps on
no,
side stepping.
Reggie called it. No, this is what I said in our last live commentary. What happens is you seeing these sidestepping, he's doing a lot of sliding in the early rounds, and if you fight, and Emmanuel is good enough. This guy does play OWC, so I suspect 6-7 round, this guy's gonna start doing the zombie just because of this, just because of that alone. Not even the body.
You're right. I believe that too. He's gonna get caught.
Land more punches.
Yeah,
go ahead, Matthew.
One thing that Emmanuel's doing very well, and is actually a lot of people do this right, is sustained pressure, and it's not just getting in and throwing body shots. What you'll see he's doing is that he's making an easy overthrow by him being so close. But most people are actually nervous fighters, and they feel like they have to throw if they're in range. Whereas Emmanuel's smart. He's like, look, I've come in range. He's got textbook, which is very brave of him. Kudos to him. And he's just making Measy overthrow, let him step. I'm telling you now, you're going to see that what's going to happen is Measy's going to fade, and then Emmanuel will just start stepping up the gears.
Yep, and picking him apart little by little. That's exactly what I see happening. Yes, absolutely, and he uses text in OWC. So he's not even actually, he's not even supposed to be using cross block on the middleweight. That's actually not even. Yeah, that's actually not part of the.
We talked about that earlier.
Oh, he's down. He's down.
On the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say,
We'll
take
talk
a walk
about
around the
that
block.
later, but Stacy Dillon.
Abraham's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react.
Allow the crossbox.
The beast is on the
I'm about to say that's a big change.
I don't think that's a. Honestly, I don't think that's.
We would talk about it at the executive.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna say for the record, because I'm very particular about these particular things. Crossblock does not look good, skillful, or even proper in the middleweight. It just doesn't.
Well,
big boxing. Wait,
we're gonna have
let me
a.
finish. Sorry, guys. Let me finish. Thank you. I'm a big boxing fan. And I love boxing, and one of the reasons why we regulate leagues is because we want something that's in leagues do, right? We're not into that, but what we want to do is regular conditions.
Good defense upstairs.
So if you're putting out as you're talking,
Looks ugly.
Nice uppercut.
Huh?
you were
He
putting
keeps
out as
on
you're
throwing. He
talking
keeps
there.
on throwing the uppercut.
I'm sorry?
The body, your man, you keeps throwing the
No,
uppercut
sorry,
to the body.
Swifty, I was saying you were cutting out as you were talking a little bit there.
Sorry.
So we missed some parts of what you're saying, but no, I feel the same way. To be fair.
I think you just take
This doesn't
completely.
This doesn't look good at all.
Final 10 seconds of round
Measy
number
looks
two.
like a spammer.
The beast's
And
blocking
whether he
ability
wins or
is doing
loses,
well
he-
for him there. So he scores
Watch,
a
because
knockdown
this
in the
doesn't
last
look like
round. Now he
boxing.
gets
He
to
looks like
settle
an
down,
arcade
gather
fighter.
himself.
So I think this is,
Do you
we
go
should
after
talk
it? Do you
about
get
it, but
super aggressive?
No,
I think
You're
anybody
hurt,
who uses
or do you
cross
still have
in the
to avoid a
middleweight,
certain
even
amount
at
of caution?
78,
Kind of like being at the
considering
carnival,
that
you know,
we
you
How about we
just
put
just
only
hit the
6.
bullseye, you got that big stuffed animal
Yeah.
you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want
No,
you to go
I'm
away
talking
with
about
that.
no. I know.
He
I'm
tells you, wait a
talking
minute,
about
try
Measy.
again. You
I'm
can trade that in.
specifically talking
for
about
something
him.
either bigger.
I'm not talking about the rules. I'm
What you
talking
have
about
already.
Measy himself.
That's
That
the
he,
question.
of all people, was in the 78 league. That all he could, I don't see why would he want to pick cross in the middleweight, knowing that there's only 6 in the punches. That's what I'm really saying. It's not so much, whether the rules. It's just he doesn't even look. He doesn't even look good. But anyways,
No,
yeah.
I think exactly what Swifty's saying, but we'll have to see as this fight goes on.
Yeah,
I do feel what
don't think
Swifty's saying though.
Yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with a cross block, but I understand where you're coming from.
Swifty is a master of the game over years, and it's fair to give everyone, especially anyone in the party, their platform to discuss or bring up a topic about a fighter or about a style. as we're streaming, so all the fans get a full insight as to what we are talking about.
Right, you know, what we want to do is, right, the concept is we want to balance out the best sim fighters and even the spammers, right? And we want to bring them into a balanced competition, right? And that's what's really critical, right? Because there are people, you know, Matthew was a sim fighter. Matthew, you there? Yeah, you know, Matthew was a real sim fighter for most of the time. And, you know, Matthew, you know, if he comes short, he'll probably come short with the best of the spammers, right? But if you take the best of the spammer, this is my point, Dylan, if you take the best of the spammers from OWC, yeah? And you throw them in the ring at a 78 with it being regulated, like in a real boxing, you know, way, Matthew would beat most, if not all, those spammers. Because all they do is what you're seeing right now. Look what Mizzie's doing right now. I mean, that's not boxing. That dude's playing like an arcade right now. And that's because of the cross block. That's the cross block right there. It's the cross block. This causing him to behave that way. That's what I'm saying.
I do dig it.
Sorry,
mate. Say it.
3 minutes gone by in this round.
This sounds really sad, right? And this sound makes me sound like a really bad spammer. But the part that's irritating me is that Mizzy isn't even using the crossblock the way you're supposed to use it if you're going to spam. The way crossblock works is you're meant to use smooth crossblock. And what you do is, because there's a glitch where if you use crossblock, you lean back, you can't get hit. And he's not even doing that, and that's why it's irritating me, that he's trying to, not cheat, but, you know, be a bit cheesy, and he's not using it right.
What he's doing is he's trying to take the spam from OWC into 78, and we're seeing how this is going to play out now. He's playing against Emmanuel, who is someone who plays in the OWC, so it's going to be interesting how it plays out. But all I'm seeing right now is just a bunch of sliding, and
look, I'll be out straight how it comes.
Right now at this stage,
me and Macy's fight was apparently well off. Well, I would just say out straight. Not a bad sport ranking, but fuck me, I definitely won a lot more fucking rounds than fucking what I won, but that ain't got to do with shit, man. Come on! I looked at the fun stats after, and like at least 8 of them rounds, if you don't count the knockdown, I outland them by miles. Like, look, I ain't gonna be a sore dude.
Power.
Sorry, Matt, you go ahead.
Did you outland him with power shots to the head? Because what you have to understand is how the game actually scores. It's on damage incurred, and you usually get that with power shots. So it's headshots always count more. Then it's power, then counter, and if you have a combination of those, you'll always win rounds. Also, it's on your rating of your punches, and also on the power rating.
Like, I'll be out straight. Like, I'm looking back at this fight right now. So I didn't win any rounds till the 7th, 9th, and 10th. Come on. I didn't win any rounds like that.
It'll be the power differential.
True.
There you go. Going back to this fight, Emmanuel now has started to time easy.
I can see that right now.
Yeah.
He's just switched up again, like I was saying, and easy. I mean, that's bad. He's in the 4th round. He's already down to about 75% stamina?
Yeah, it's probably like a 75%.
Yeah, I would agree.
Mizzy has to be tired. I can assure you, Mizzy definitely has less stamina than Emmanuel. For sure.
Well, I don't know, because Emmanuel, look how he moves. His steps. Oh, big straight there.
What a good solid fight.
Good recovery there by Emmanuel. But there's a warning there. He got a bit complacent.
Somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win
8% recovery. That surprised me. 83. What Emmanuel was doing wrong.
Real quick. Look, the match, you don't say stammer out loud on just in case anyone's watching. You know what I mean? We gotta be fair to everyone.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, my bad.
Now, when me and Matthew fight, please say his stamina.
Hey,
I need to know where he
crazy cat here right now. I haven't
Oh,
gone out on a limb to every single group and said it's the fairest league out there. That shit that happened. For sure.
The problem with that, Reggie, is that you have to be able to make it past the third round for that to be a factor.
You're right.
I'm joking.
Really, I definitely will.
I remember once, it was a long time ago. One of my homeboys, this is a long time ago. This is before I was ever in any groups or anything like that. But my friend was fighting some streamer, right? And I kept, on the streamer's page, I kept posting the fucking stammer in the page, and he texted me saying, "Motherfucker, I know what you're doing." But I was like, I felt like a fucking idiot doing that shit. But I was like, every round, 92. 84, like bloody blah, and he caught me out. I was like, shit. But like, fuck that. Like,
halfway into round number 5.
What a manual needs to do, at least, you know. I mean, he just needs to really try to like lean back and use the jab, because he got a good punch style to use the actual jab, stiff him with a lean back. And while he sidesteps, every time he sidesteps to the right, he just lean back with the jab. And that's what, you know, what we saw Matthew doing the other day against, I don't know who he was fighting. We saw him fighting. Remember, I was saying the same exact thing. You know, he was using the jab, like a lean back kind of jab, you know. But he's doing it, he should do it more on the sidestep to this guy gas out.
Because he's fighting.
He is being very crafty, and he knows when to plant that uppercut. I really don't think Measy has an answer remaining for that in this round. Or that style of fighting that Emmanuel is putting on right now.
The one thing I'll say about Emmanuel is that he's stepping for every bit of movement, and that will
They gotta get off the OWC habit. You know, these are habits from OWC.
Oh, and that's what I was, I was saying.
So Matthew's assessment is very fair to the prospect of this fight. Emmanuel does not need to have that little shimmy step left back, left or right, or even going forward, as he needs to do.
I think the reason why, because he's getting hit too much. He can't come forward if you're getting hit a little bit too much with that power.
Yeah, but come here, you gotta realize too, the block he's using, textbook block, is different to Philly Shell. When I fought Measy and early in the stream, if you were to score that fight, shit, I'd probably say most people give it to me, but I'm not gonna be a bad sport about it again. But I feel with textbook, you're not acceptable to power straight rights than you would any other block.
No, this
I don't know,
is
Swifty, you're more, and Matthew, you're more knowledgeable than me, so you can fill me in the cracks I don't know.
So, textbook, that you're very open to sidestep, uppers, not so much the chicken wing straight is a very good punch for textbook. Also, your punches don't come out as fast from textbook.
No, you gotta have a lot of skills to have. You know, the thing is that you gotta be more knowledgeable in the game to use textbook. You know, people who use textbook, and you've seen that from Emmanuel Moore. You gotta be a little bit more knowledgeable in skills. Philly as well. Crossbar, you don't need that much skill. You know, like they got it set up in such a way where it's such an advantage, so it's like a mechanical exploit. It's really a bad, you know, it's a bad block, you know, because it falls perfect with the exploit that made the game broken, you know. And this guy might be undefeated. I'm gonna assume he's undefeated. Measy, he has.
No, I beat him.
No, have you beat him in the league?
Yeah.
Nah, he's 4-1 as it stands now.
Oh, he's 4-1. Okay. 4-1 in what weight division?
Middleweight.
Yeah, this is awful.
I think I knocked him out in 5 rounds.
You fought him,
That's what brings the diversity to the sport of boxing. I mean, you know, even though that this is virtual, even if you
Let's go.
right?
¿Qué está esperando? What are you waiting for?
You
want this fight? Then let's get moving out there. This guy is going to win this fight if you don't take control, son.
Stamina. Recovery.
Within that duration of time, everybody knows fight night is
Jab and throw. Go to the body, then to the head. Then finish.
Try to make the appropriate adjustments to make things more sim for those that want to really have that official feel of the sport of boxing. But at the end of the day, you can only
and we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way.
It comes down to really trusting the people that you play the game with.
Blocks the head.
For two, believe in the systems that you have set forth.
The Beast is doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with
I will take a step out real quick.
He has to find another
just
way
be honest to fans and people that have seen the league. We did outline at some stage, and I have seen it recently, and we'll find if I need to, that there was no cross block allowed. So I don't know. We
I just think when we had loaded gloves, right? What we did was we had a bunch of, I don't know if Matthew remembers this.
Yeah,
but,
Ninja.
Yes, we had a bunch of elites. Like, these were like the top level spammers. These were very well known gamers, and they actually participated in this league, right? And it was very regulated. It was very regulated to like H2H standards, right? So we didn't even we actually were more strict than what we are now. We had to use real boxers, height, reach, and everything. And I have to tell you right now, without telling them how to play, by regulating the game looks just so much different. And even to the point where we are able to fix some of the broken exploits without telling people how to play. So, for example, the punches on the 6, that really helps a lot. Like, the reason why you don't see Emmanuel getting stunned every 5 minutes is because the punches are on 6. That's huge. That's a huge game changer right there. Now we have to figure out, okay, what else are some of the areas that we need to work on to avoid the glitches of the game. And some of the things that Matthew, because you dealt with this, is like the block. The block is good. You see, I'm not against the cross in the heavyweight, and you know why, right? Because I'm a Burt Cooper fan. I used to love Burt Cooper, and he was a cross blocker. So if I use a cross,
we're not making a big deal of it.
I'll show you.
Talking about the style. Abraham's up on Teddy's scorecard, but we know with what we've seen so far,
right now,
this is a close fight, though.
Both fights either.
He's been hit for one reason. That bad habit of pulling back from punches. Every once in a while he does it, he gets away with it. But every once in a while he misjudges the distance and he gets nailed.
With Burt Cooper, I love the way Burt Cooper fought. And he was a cross blocker, you know what I mean? So you see me with a cross blocker, I'm gonna use it like Burt Cooper.
That's the hard thing, is to learn defense.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
So guys,
but this is
close fight here. You've got both on the same points. Emmanuel took the last round, maybe a swing of a bit. How do you see the fight going? Do you think Max got enough to win this on points, or do you think sort of Emmanuel's going to start to turn up now, maybe look for a few knockdowns?
You know what? I think Emmanuel is really winning the rounds by countering him every time. I think the judges are really loving the counter game right now. Because he's not hurting him, he's just countering.
Yeah, and I think that what's helping Emmanuel, what's helping Emmanuel is that he's not having, he's used to dealing with this type of style. You just gotta not get gassed. That's what I think. I'm surprised Measy hasn't blew his stamina out yet. I don't know what the heck, but you know.
Cool, calm, and collective fighter. He knows when to stay.
And now he's targeting upstairs.
Like don't know how to fight.
The Beast is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. That is exactly what the corner wants to see. A good combination punch by the Beast from the east.
If he's capitalizing on a
swinging and missing like he's at the bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Uppercut, and sometimes he's not. He's just making easy miss. And everyone knows in the sport of boxing, the more you miss, the more you dash yourself.
Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look there. Abraham's cut even was worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it.
We're going into the championship rounds now.
I will say that. But the fighter must be steady. The same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise,
I'm not going to say his stamina. I'm going to say that his stamina is pretty alright for what round he's in right now.
This is a really important, if you know how fights work. So, Fight Night Champion does not grant draws. So I thought Measy won that round there, right? So if I was him, I would take this round off, because you know you're going to lose, like you're potentially going to lose it. Get your stamina back, right? And then last round really go right? Because then at least then you know you won that round. So you know the worst that's going to happen is you're going to get a random BS flash. But because it's only 6 rated punches, what tends to happen in close fights, when there's a 1.2 between it,
so
round 10 there will be a rock. Yeah, someone's going to get rocked. But because it's only 6 punches, he doesn't have to worry about that.
No, I think he better worry. I think someone might get knocked down.
Hey, Matt, man, what's your keep talking, man. Keep talking. I need to know all
but he's down on the information he is.
I need to know what you're I need to know what you're thinking when you're in the ring. That's what I need to know.
Hey, come
I
here.
need to know everything you think.
Oh, wait, Reggie, I will go on the mic and talk you through the fight while I'm fighting you.
I don't want your fans to be hurt by you cussing when you get knocked out.
Looks like it's Moore's round.
Measy done slowed down his arsenal a little bit.
Yeah,
Measy's taking the bait. Sometimes you have to know, and Shifty will know exactly what I'm talking about here. A lot of the younger guys or newer guys don't understand this concept, but it's called counting punches. So you basically know when you are ahead in a round just through the keeping track of punches. It sounds like it's an easy thing to do. It's not, because you have to count. A power straight is 4 punches. A normal straight is 1 punch. A counter is 2. And
as an actual fighter, you have to count your punches. A good coach
definitely
would teach their fighter that. I mean, if you don't count
10 seconds of the 9th round.
punches as a fighter, you don't know how to regulate your stamina. You don't know where you
definitely.
And that's the end of round 9. The Beast is looking really good after that round. Teddy, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a close fight.
He's gonna need a couple more punches.
Yeah, it's the kind of fight, though, that you can't afford to let
that
one
I'm telling you now,
there's
going to be not critical, but like a stun in this round. I guarantee it. And it'll come out of nowhere, because with them both winning, with either winning the other round, it will try to give a distinct winner by 2 points, and then on the third judge will give it by 1 point, and the other 2 will give it by 2 points. I guarantee there'll be a stun. If it was more than 6 rated punches, they would definitely be a flash.
Now the final round.
Yeah, I've had that same issue where I've lost my flash with that before.
It's the way the algorithm works on the game.
He fires back a right hand of his own. Able to defend.
Measy now needs to go on the back foot. He's up on the round, but he's just allowed Emmanuel straight back into it. He's won it back there.
The Beast has got a way of just getting away from that punch. Well, he really digs in
You
when
know,
he decides
if
to throw that
Emmanuel had a
uppercut.
little
Good
bit
job.
of some
The
straight
Beast
spam in
giving his
him, he could have
opponent
knocked
fits
him down
right
already. He could have
His
just timed him with the
movement is
straight,
making
right?
for such an elusive
Easy.
target.
Yes, it is. Now
I don't
the
get it. He
opponent
used to
has
straight
to
spam
make an
all the time.
adjustment. He has to
I mean, right
realize
now, he
that
could
he's
just have hit him
finding
with the
air
straight and knocked
more
him
than
down.
he's finding any
Surprised he hasn't
surface
done
on
it.
top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That is
No
starting
power
to take
straights
away
at all.
some of
He's
that
just
head
only
movement.
throwing the regular straights.
Really, for me, as being a prize fighter in the fight night community, I don't like this dude's powers.
Scores well to the head with the right hand.
Is more powerful.
Just a minute
and
to
that's
go
where
in
the
this
game
bout.
was designed to be active. But the game is so broken, you can't really say if it's any truth to what I'm saying here. But the counter shot was the most powerful shot within the game, instead of you throwing a power. In my opinion, when you throw powers, it gas you more. If you really don't
A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut.
Fancy, right? I mean,
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Good looking right
Beating
hand
him
after he got
bad.
hit.
Real good
He's getting beat up real bad right now. He's just getting beat up real bad.
Final bell of a fight fan's fight here, but also
We about to see. We about to see who won.
He might
get dropped.
Go
down. The close fight.
I think Maul might have just won it. No, I'm going to go easy, actually.
You like a guy who's controlling the outside?
No, I'm easy one it because your man has his hand up. Once you have your hand up, you
Nah, Emmanuel won.
So a unanimous decision win by the
I would
Beast.
love to see the
That's the way we
scorecard.
saw it all night long. The judges agreed.
It was hard to
That was
see
good
it
fight,
any
guys.
other way.
Well done.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessler.
94
Hey,
to
can I
99.
just say?
See you next time.
Can I just say? Remember what I said about that? And I said that 2 of the judges would have it by 1 round and 1 would have it by.
Yep, you said that.
Told you. I know the game.
It's a
I know
big
inside
flaw,
out.
yeah. Such a flawed, yeah. Yeah, that's the bad side about it.
Emmanuel say he cheated. Laugh out loud. I love this shit. Oh god, it was a good fight between both fighters.
Right, I just
Yeah,
want to
you
say,
know-
all y'all, I'm off. I gotta
Alright,
do shit
Dylan.
tomorrow. Have a good
Alright,
night, all
gentlemen.
y'all. I'll speak to y'all tomorrow. Respect everybody.
Yep. Dylan is from Ireland, everybody, so he's on a different time zone than we are. So when he says that he out, I'm quite sure it's what fucking cock-a-doodle-doo over there. It's like 5, 6 in the morning. But Ireland got Eastern Standard Time where they got a 5-6 hour gap, right? So what time is it right now for us? It's like 10:34.
Yeah, it's early.
Yeah, it's early over there. All right, Mr. Angel. I hope you bring your Master P combat boots, because here we go. I'm about to tax your ass right here and now. All the trash talk you've been doing, all this and this and that, you done must have forgot that test fight. I put them paws on you, boy.
I'll be right back, gentlemen. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Let me get my shit together. Been a good night so far,
You about to fight, King?
Yeah, I'm about to fight Angel. I gotta
About
get
to
some of these
fight.
call-outs out the way, and then after this, man, I'm only on accepting 1 call-out a week. I mean, everybody, I got like 5 call-outs at once, of which Bomb
Yeah, I'm
is
about
not
to-
here tonight, though.
I'm about to fight Alfredo.
Okay.
Let's see what's up with that. Oh, that's that.
Oh, bring it back to the...
That's that. Oh, man. Oh, please.
Golden Boy. I just sent the contract to you, Mr. Angel. Oh, come on, man. You got a jab on 7? Your fighter is over the max, man. Come on, show them numbers again with that quick flash. I may be a little up in age, but my eyes ain't that old. I saw that shit. You gotta drop them punches down, bro. We gonna give time for Mr. Angel to adjust his body.
Amazing, mate. You're not 5-0, bud. 4-1. Right, well, I gotta go anyway because I just realised what time it is. I didn't realise it's nearly 4 a.m. and I've got kids that are gonna wake up at like 7. So, right, thanks for having me, guys. Keep up the good work. And whoever wants that smoke, call me out in the chat. I'll be on tomorrow night.
For sure. Let me know when you're ready, Angel. Somebody else had 2 punches above 6. I'm gonna send you that invite. You can accept it when you're ready. Whenever you're ready, it's there for you. Anytime.
Alright, let's get it out. Come on, let's see what it's about. Anybody ever fought Alfredo before?
Yeah, I fought Alfredo. He a good fighter.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Off the top of your head, you know what his record is?
No, I don't know what his record is off the top of my head. All right, I'm just waiting on my opponent. Meanwhile, you live?
I'm about to.
You live, Reggie?
Hold on. No, he is though. He is.
Emmanuel? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
We fighting that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, let's see. Something went wrong with his live.
Oh.
Emmanuel.
I wanted to change his stat.
Okay.
No, I don't be going live on
All right. I sent you the invite. Check your message, Angel. If you didn't get it, I'll resend it. Let me know. AD, what it do, AD? Okay, I gotta send it again. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem, not a problem. All right, let me bag out. Wait. Wrong person. Wrong person. All right. Did you get that? There you go. All right. All right. Perfect. All right. Let me get my fighter. Oh, there he is. Yeah, official drug test. Okay. All right, let's get it on. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. I was about to say Fight Night tripping.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. It's all right, just keep moving. Who do you think has to make the bigger adjustment in a matchup like this of boxer brawl?
Usually in a matchup like this, Joe, it's the brawler. It's the guy who's aggressive that has to make the adjustments, because let's face it, if things start off with the boxer using the outside and using his speed, trying to stay away, the brawler's going to be chasing after him. At some point, if he doesn't get to him, he's going to have to figure out another strategy.
It's
okay, let's go.
That's what I like to see. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Lucas. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Lucas is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Do that again, that looked good. Do that one more time. Super two-punch combo by Chico. Halfway through this round here. Chico's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Taking too many punches. Hands up.
Teddy, among the things that we should be looking for early is which fighter can show a wide array of an offense.
Yeah, you don't want to always be coming in that front door all the time. You want to come in the side door every once in a while. You know, sometimes you want to maybe even come through the roof, down the chimney. You want to mix it up.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Chico's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Move, keep your head, move. Still not moving enough. Move, move.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Chico's good, clean, and effective punching damaged his opponent in that last round.
This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to do it.
Beautiful.
I love the cheer from the crowd.
I want another round exactly like that. This is your fight, all right? You're in complete control of this fight. Breathe. Breathe in.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Good return fire that time. A solid 1-2 combo left right by Mr. Untouchable. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Lucas has got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Head movement, head movement.
Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. Halfway through round number 2. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
That's it.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Blocks the headshot. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Chico's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
There's another right hand. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Yeah, baby, good work, good work.
Lucas is proving that he's here to fight. Just look at the punch stats.
You listening? We have to do more. We have to pull ahead in this round. You hear me? I need more than one punch from you now, okay? More than one.
You're not winning. You're not losing, kid. But you're not winning. And we have to throw more to this guy. We can pull it ahead. We gotta fight. We gotta keep going. You got it? You gotta do it. Come on.
And round number 3 is underway. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Chico's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Nice two-punch combo by Chico. Nice block. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Chico. There's a straight right hand. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Good jab by Chico. He scored well after being hit himself. Not precise at all by Chico. Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. Chico's able to land a good, solid left hand. What an excellent two-punch combo by Chico. Lucas's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. How about a return to sender with the left hand? And he returns on that exchange. Well, he's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Ten seconds to go in this third round. And that does it for this round.
Breathe. Just breathe. Relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not winning this fight, right? You're not winning. He's beaten. I need you to throw more than one punch out there.
You are looking good, real good out there. Look at him. He's tired. He's real tired. He's got nothing left.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
What up?
I see ya. Just got finished playing some Vanguard.
Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Chico's in control so far, 2 rounds to 1. Still anybody's fight. I think he's been the busier guy, though.
Yeah, he has been the busier guy. And also, he's been the better real estate agent. You know, location, location, location. He's been in the right position for his style. He's been in tight.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Excellent 1-2 by Lucas.
Keep working the body.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. I like that 2-punch combo by Chico. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Chico's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo.
Pace yourself.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
One, two. Watch the hook. Watch the hook. Come on. Man,
there's the combo downstairs. Well, Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
Chico's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Good 1-2 by Mr. Untouchable. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Chico.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Lucas is on the receiving end of a very good counter punch.
Keep it up. That's it now. Nice work out there. Keep fighting smart and keep busy. Don't take a break with this guy. Nice work, champ. Nice work. He can't handle your speed. All right, he's winning the fight. He's winning. He's taking it. You got to take it to him this round, all right? You got to bring it. The left hook is working good. Just apply some fucking pressure. You understand what I'm saying?
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Chico. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Mr. Untouchable. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Chico. He missed with that headshot. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Good job. Good job.
This is not going to the 10th round, that's for sure. Both of us are tired.
Lucas is just rolling away, but that's not the answer at all, Teddy. these middle rounds has gone his opponent's way.
Yeah, if he had just a physical guy in front of him, so maybe it would be okay. It'd be entertaining, you know, he'd have a shot. But he has a good boxer, a tactician in front of him. It's not working.
Angel brought his A game tonight.
A good, clean, old 1-2 by Lucas.
Come on, I ain't even swing them many times. It's time for him to control it.
Move your head. Come on, baby. Move your head. Nice work.
And now another left. Mr. Untouchable's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Come on and kill me, Mr. Angel. Got it? Let's stay in the phone booth.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Mr. Untouchable's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Oh, and he returns fire with a... He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Lucas is damaged right now, Teddy. That last round was really costly to him. He can't go on fighting like that.
No, not unless he goes back to one of those Star Trek episodes where you had Scotty. You remember Scotty used to beam you up? Well, right about now he's saying, Scotty, beam me the heck out of here. Otherwise, we better get his hands up and start fighting.
Keep doing what you're doing, and you got this in the bag.
Ooh, I beat him.
Oh,
I beat him.
congratulations. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. That was a close fucking fight. Yo.
Over the hump, the back end of the fight now begins.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Mr. Untouchable. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching.
I think I'm gonna take time out the ring, hire me a trainer, and I'm gonna come back with a
figure out
vengeance.
a way to
I
do
need to
something
change my
different here. I
style.
mean, I know he's committed to being a counter puncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
I'm gonna put an ad in the newspaper
For things to happen,
for a good trainer.
You know,
Any good fight night trainers out
waiting
there.
for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counter puncher,
I need
an
to
effective
sharpen
counterpuncher,
my
the guy
skills.
has to come
And
close
if
to
you're willing to help
but
me sharpen
his
my
opponent's
skills, I
staying at a
appreciate it.
distance. He's not giving him anything to
This
counter.
damn league that we got right here, there's a lot of good motherfuckers up in this motherfucker. And I would like to be dangerous.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
My uppercut cereal. That shit not working no more.
Halfway through round 6. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Gotta be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Missed the body shot.
Popping with that counter jab though.
And a well-placed counter by Chico.
Come on, dude. I'm literally dead in the water right now. You can kill me. Take me out.
Good job protecting himself. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe,
Reggie, man,
punch
you need
for
to get in
punch.
the gym, man. Show me a few tricks of the trade. What I'm doing wrong, Peppy.
Happy to.
pressure fighter. I'm gonna try. Like, I'm gonna practice with, in the training games and stuff. Try to move forward.
Are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive.
I mean, you don't gotta be. I'm not a pressure fighter. All right, look. I'm not a pressure fighter either, but I will pressure you as long as I know that my blocking skills is on point. You feel me? If I know, and plus I know what type of fighter you are in the beginning of the fight. You feel me? Like, because you got to think about it too. The announcers tell you what type of fighter you're fighting. You feel me? So if he's telling me that, oh, you're fighting an orthodox fighter, then I'm fighting fighting like an orthodox or like a brawler. You know what I mean? Like it depends on what I'm fighting. Like, like with my fight that I had with the heavyweight, I knew because he's short, so he's gonna throw him every time I get close to him. He's gonna throw his life away. So I'm just gonna stand right there as an inside fighter and take those punches, but I'm gonna block most of them. And I knew by the 5th round he was gonna tire himself out, and I'm just gonna attack him. But I mean, with you, I think you try to. I think you just. I mean, I know when I fought you, you threw yourself out. You know what I mean? A lot of people will tag me, but at the end of the day, my stamina is going to win me the fight because I'm going to be able to go to your body by the 6th round, and you ain't gonna have nowhere to go.
Guess what? His opponent walks in and the fight's gonna get stopped. So yeah, he's gotta be.
But like people like Swiffy and people like that, you gotta be patient. You just gotta catch them. Yeah, going in there. You can't go in there every fight. You know, some fights that you can go in there and just bang and knock them out. Other fights you just gotta just catch them. And plus, you got to give up the first 3 rounds. I never really try to win the first 3 rounds. I want to win the first 3 rounds, but I'm not hoping I win the first 3 rounds and then think I'm going to win the fight. It all depends.
I live on that too, and I just got away from that. That used to be one of my things. Like, don't worry about the first 3 rounds. Let my opponent work or whatever. And then usually I would get my opponent in the stretch. But you know, as you stream and you can see halfway through my technique and whatever, people adapt and adjust, and they already got my technique down. So it's like I need to add something to my technique to change it up, especially my offensive game. To make me not so telegraphic, because people know I've been streaming for so long, you know what I mean, for 1 or 2 years now. There's enough footage of my fights before, creating a league or whatever. There's enough footage out there.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
Motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, I know he's gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So I need to really change it up. I can fight southpaw. I'm pretty good at that, but I can be better.
If you can put that in your arsenal, that will help a lot. If you could change it up mid-fight.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to the lab and practice. Cause I tip my hat off to the majority of y'all. Y'all good. I mean, y'all real good.
Excellent counterpunch by Chico.
And then I think this controller needs to be replaced. Like I gotta get a new controller for Fight Night. Fight Night, man, they going stupid. Some controllers, I tell you. But this one on my PC is wired, but I done had it for a minute. I think it's time to get replaced, and I gotta replace the one on my X series too.
All right,
All right, you are dominating this fight. Keep it up and
Shit,
keep
I'm
doing
really
exactly
a
what
dead
you're
man
doing,
walking.
baby.
Like, I don't have nothing
It's
left.
over. He's tired. He's got nothing
I'm
left.
surprised
Okay, now
how
just go for
I'm taking some of these shots from him.
I'm about to let me turn in this fight. I'm looking at my.
Teddy's scorecard shows she goes up. No doubt about that. The past few rounds we've seen, he has just extended his lead. He has gained all momentum.
And this is heavyweight, right?
He's very
No, this is
confident.
middleweight.
He's got everything working.
Okay,
Obviously,
okay.
he's in great shape, and he's following his game plan.
What type of fighter do you have?
Sound
He a
defense.
brawler.
Good block that time by
Oh yeah, you know, as a brawler, you gotta stay close on him.
Yeah,
You gotta
see,
stay,
that's
you
not
gotta
my
stay
thing.
close. See, yeah, but see, you gotta stay close and just keep blocking. You gotta wait for him to, throw, block his shit, and then go.
So, like, okay, so my thing with that is, like, if I just a test, I'm blocking, right? He can throw that side step uppercut, and it, like he just did, and it goes right up under the cross.
And lean back. Actually, lean back. You're leaning forward too much. Lean back. Stand still. Let your hand off the left analog and lean back. There you go. When he throws that uppercut, lean.
Lucas is giving his opponent headaches.
And it's okay to, and you know what a lot of people do, but a lot of people do it as a spam, but if you do it, you can do it as a smart way, especially as a cross block. If you're a brawler and he's throwing shit, if he's throwing like he is, push him off, but don't punch him, just push him off and give yourself some room and then get back on him. You know what I mean? Like, you got to use the push to your advantage, especially if he's towards the ropes. As soon as you see him about to go to the ropes, push him more towards the ropes and then get in close and work out.
There's an example like they used to say in old days. He stands right in front of you. And you
Because right now the outside game is not your friend. As a brawler, you are not supposed to be in the middle of the ring. Unless you're gonna stand, unless you're gonna be up close up on him at the whole time of the fight, and ain't no reason for you to be in the middle of the close to him. You gotta be close to him while you're on the ropes. If not, push him towards the ropes. You gotta tell him where you are.
Good solid 1-2 by Lucas.
Because every time you go to the middle of the ring, it's like you're reaching. You gotta make sure you don't have nowhere to go in the ring. You give him too much space to move out, counter you.
He gets off with a combination up top.
I just need more practice at. I see what you're saying.
This round is in the books. And it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here.
Who are you fighting
Is this
anyway?
a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No,
What's his gamer
He
tag?
came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
Golden Boy, 140-222. I should remember that because Danny also has a Golden Boy gamer tag, but his numbers is different.
They are back to action
His
here,
Golden
but that
Boy
action
4222.
has only favored one man, completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Good job on the two-punch combo by Chico. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
It's a good fight though. Definitely. The last 2 rounds, you definitely showed improvement. I don't know what you did. You didn't get knocked out.
Rid of that punch from his opponent.
I'm just
Well
listening
blocked
to you,
by
brother.
Lucas. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
But when you're in the inside, you should, if you're in the inside and you're ready to throw, then leave your finger off the left ankle. Because all you're doing is moving too much. Use your weaving ability. You use your triggers when you're blocking and lean back, go to the side a little. There you go. You see there? Uppercut. Hold up, just miss.
Like a butterfly at all. He's more like an elephant just camped out.
And he's getting stung by a lot of bees right now for camping out.
He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top.
I don't have enough stamina to do what I need to do.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. How about that exchange?
Yeah, hit him with the left uppercut straight combo.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs.
Push him towards the ropes. Get him towards the ropes where you want to be at. Right now, you two using too much energy. Gotta reach him.
A jab followed by the straight.
Caught me walk the room.
So he digs in with a left hand to the body and then places the right. Good way to protect the midsection. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Good fight.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Surprised I went to the 10th round.
Controlled this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it.
You won the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
If you get a knockdown this round, I don't know what it was the 8th round, but
Keep moving and keep throwing a jab. Keep him away from you, okay? Keep him away from you. Good job. Good. Nice work. Now listen, I want you.
I thought you was the other.
Now this is it, 10th and final round. There's the old 1-2. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Little volume punching to the body there. Showing you some defense there with the block.
That's my controller.
Chico's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Blocks away that headshot. A crushing two-punch combo by Chico. Chico's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Chico's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Nice. He caught me.
Not one, but two. Good work with the jab up top. submission by Chico.
You gotta trust in your blocking and get close up on them. You gotta trust in your blocking and stay up on them.
That's the hard part for me. That's what I gotta practice.
There you go. And then you gotta think about it too. The game is once you gotta think about it like this. In the beginning of the fight, the boxer is able to do what? A 9-12 punch combo. Between the 5th and the 6th round, they're only doing like a 6 to 7 punch combo. By the 8th and 9th round, you're doing a 3-punch combo. You can get them if you got this.
Taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
I feel
If
that,
one of these judges dare go another direction with this, I want their picture up on a post office board.
Most wanted poster.
Yes,
That was a
sir.
good fight,
Well,
though.
right now, what we want is to hear those obvious
fight, Angel.
scorecards, so let's send it up to the ring. So a unanimous
What's the
decision
scorecard look
by
like?
Chico. That's the way we
89,
saw it all
99.
night long. The judges
Word.
It's hard to see it any
And
other
they
way.
gave him the last
I'm
three.
sure Tessitore
They
had
gave him all
himself
around.
a great night.
It's all good. Alright, I think we just about had it for the night.
Yeah, definitely, bro. But listen, I'll holler at y'all next time.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Have a good one.
Yo, appreciate you having me. Yo, appreciate
All
you.
right, not a problem. Anytime, brother.
All right.